Hey everyone, y'all hear me? We're gonna have to muscle through the fan. It's way too hot out here. Way too hot. And, hey sweet one, hey Sherry, hey Happy Life, hey Survivor, hey Mary Goldwyn, hey Tiana, hey Mystical Magnolias, Just Murray, the oil farmer's wife. How you guys doing? Hope y'all are doing good. Hey Tracy, you guys can hear me. Okay, good. I'm running on my mobile data because my Wi-Fi is so shoddy. It just is. That reminds me, I gotta pay my internet bill today. AT&T, not super happy with you. You suck. Good to see you all. Yeah, pros flew off with me. You guys like my thumbnail? It's cute, huh? I thought it was a cute one. You know what's always bugged me about thumbnails is that you can't like click on it and well, like I think there is a click on it and see it, but like that's why when I start videos, when I edit them, when I make them, I I put it safe for like the first couple seconds. So it's hard to pause videos and screenshot the thumbnail, like if you want to see it. So it was adorable. Hey, Flutter. Good to see you, girl. Let me see if it loaded. Oh, I got sounds I could play on here? What the hell? Can you guys hear it? Oh, shit. I didn't know that. I didn't realize that. I didn't look at there. Oh, wait, you know what? I knew that was there. Never mind. Tell a lie. Anyway, I get to the point in a second here. Oh, you know what? If I want, I was sitting here like, yeah, I'm just waiting for Queen Bee to come in the back chat. I haven't even sent her a link yet. Hold on a second, guys. If I kick myself out, I'll be back. For you. like a dumbass. There she is.
Hey, baby.
Hey, baby girl, what's up? Hey,
Oh shit!
blocker.
I changed my avatar.
You're naked. Hey,
Oh, am I?
Canine
Because I got
Shirley.
a new avatar. I got a new avatar. So give me a second. I'll be right back.
Nice. No, I see it now. I see the middle finger. It's great. I love it.
I got this one now, right now too. You want to play a little game?
Okay. Oh, snap. No, I'm indoors today, Flutter. Oh, not the fucking Nelly face, bitch. No way. You brought Nelly out to play?
I
Oh,
almost did.
I almost did. Oh,
I
good
just got the
lord, good
regular one
lord.
out right now. I almost did the Nelly, but
Hold on one second, girl. Listen, girl. We got women out here doing a whole lot of reaching for their age, and they might just find themselves looking for a referral to a good orthopedic specialist at this rate. It's not looking good. Let's just say that much. Not looking good. Tell you what. Yeah, I was playing with the gongs earlier. Too funny. Hey, Survivor. Yeah, Nelly's coming out to play. Long hair, don't care, bitch. Oh my goodness. I gotta figure out like a hey pick me Trixie. I like your name. Still kind of fucking some trial and error with me live streaming. Sorry, guys. Okay.
well, Voices ain't happy with you
Got
because
some feed.
you ain't
Got
live
some
streaming
feed.
good enough. I
I am.
mean, listen, that shit was
I'm not.
fucking
I'm not.
gold today, except for when she started talking about, like touching little kids. I'm like, okay, you've lost the plot now.
No,
You've
it was
shown your
smelling
ass
little
way too
kids.
much. Okay, your little show off session took you too far. You didn't insert foot in the mouth now.
It was like a 10-minute tangent about smelling babies or
Oh yeah, it
something
was
like that.
disgusting. I was like, tell us how you like. This is like projection. Tell us how you really feel about yourself. Like, yuck.
I can take the constructive criticism from Voices, which is funny. She's like, you could tell she wanted to drag me, but then she wasn't really mad at me or something and was like, you need to, like, I
Well, she
forget what
was
she
really
exactly
pissed
what
off.
she
She
said.
said right at the beginning, "You hurt my feelings." So she showed her whole ass today because I hurt her feelings. Well, I'm gonna hurt her feelings really bad. So I hope she's ready for it. But on to this.
Shit. On to this. But constructive
Let's deal with
criticism from
one
fucking
thing at a time here.
no, now listen, no one. This is, and I need to be more specific, and that is the reason why the title is those these days, because
You're a robot, baby. You're cutting
there
out
is
so
in
bad.
the whole
Yeah, I don't know if you're just like
man.
moving around or what, but you're starting to like robot a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yes, I was moving around. Yes. Yeah, I was moving
And the
around.
screen's up whenever you want to pull it.
Anyhow, thank you,
Just
Sherry.
whenever.
Okay, I will. Hello, my ladies. Thank you, Sherry, for the $10 super chat. I really appreciate it.
Oh, Miss
Thank you so
Sherry showing some
much.
love, baby. Also, another
Showing some
reason is
love.
it's the end of the month. People are showing their ass right now because they, think it's going to get them extra super chats and memberships and things like that. But I don't think she made any kind of money today showing
Oh,
her ass. So was it worth it?
I don't know.
Voices,
Is
was that
she
what was that
is she
whole tantrum
monetized on
worth
that
that?
channel? I don't know. Hey, Branson girl. Hey, Toddy Chip. Thank you for becoming a member.
Happy
Appreciate
Wednesday,
you.
y'all. Happy hump day, everybody.
But yeah, like I'm the constructive. Well, I mean, I don't know. Wouldn't call it constructive criticism. Really appreciate you, Toddy Chip. Thank you. From fucking from Leanna, Makeup Mobster in the chat. This was like she went from like calling me a fence sitter to like saying I sound sad, I sound right, I all kinds of things. I don't know. I feel like the reaction is somewhat transparent. There like are some things I wanted to correct, like I forget what it was now. It was something about Wendy. I I don't know. I didn't realize she had went live in response till like 2 a.m. And she went live like 2 hours after my stream ended, and I didn't see it, and I'm still subscribed to her. So anyway, I got up to go to the bathroom, and at 2 o'clock, and I like couldn't go back to sleep, and I went out to smoke a cigarette, grabbed my phone, did the scrolling, and then I saw it, and I was like, oh shit. And you want to know what's funny too? Is Soupy Doopy. Like she's reviewing it. She's reviewing it right now, bitch. And when I popped in there, I could hear her go, and Captain Napton, I know you cringe watching. You're probably here. You can type in the chat. You're not blocked now. And I'm like, oh shit. And I almost typed in the chat, but I didn't want to be rude and be like,
wants to be friends with us, but she does, but she doesn't. I think she doesn't want the backlash. I think she wants to be friends with us, but she does not want the backlash.
Low key, she wants to be our friend.
She wants to be a motherfucking Fallon with us. She wants to come hang with the cool kids. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't lying.
Midnight Tokers. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, Sherry. Thank you, Sherry, for the 5 gifted memberships. I really appreciate it, baby.
Sherry.
Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it.
If that music behind me is too loud, let me know and I'll turn it down. I don't want to pull a Craig on you, okay?
Oh no, I can't even hear it.
Okay, cool.
Can't even hear it. Okay, so I got it in the back to pull up, right?
Yeah, baby. It's sitting back there. It's ready to go. Whenever you want to pop it up, it's there for you.
Add it to the stage.
Yep, and then you just let me know when to play it and when to stop it, and I got you, baby.
All right, let's go ahead and play it. I think she starts talking about me. She plays Makeup Mobster's video in the beginning, and then I think she starts talking about me at like 33 minutes or something like that. She's got it timestamped in the description.
I pulled it at, let me see here, baby. Let me see here. I got 33:05. Is that okay to start there?
Yeah, I think that's
okay.
About.
And another thing too is I don't really know Wendy like y'all do. I don't know this Dee Dee lady. I don't fucking know these people. I don't watch them. I have no association with them. I have no idea what the fuck they talk about because I don't listen to none of them. I don't watch none of them. I have no opinion on them. I don't fuck with them. You know what I mean? I'm sure I will.
And you know what? I should have been a little more specific. Like, okay, Wendy might have made the comment that kind of triggered me to be like, wait, what the fuck? Because I make a lot of my general statements, and they're general statements. That's the problem here. She's like focusing on like every single little thing I said and taking it personally. When herself in her comment said they, them, those people, they do this, they do that, and not putting a name on it, right? And I also left her comment up like on my screen for longer than I should have, but like, I mean, big deal. Like, I'm kind of fucking somewhat of a noob, and plus fucking just a big deal, right? And so it was unclear like who I was talking to when a lot of it was directed at Makeup Mobster. However, the Truthfully Trisha stuff is obviously directed at Onewen. However, as far as going too far, like maybe you didn't do like the most horrible things to her. However, like you say you didn't even know Trisha, but you went on the show, like you were picked to go. And I remember that you said that a long time ago, and that was always the story. But then why did you get up on Dr. Phil's stage and say, like, I just watched it actually before I got on here because I wanted a little refresher. I watched the like first clip of her intro when she's first on the show, and she's like, I've been watching Trisha for the last couple months, and I've seen terrible behavior, and she's a terrible mother, and her daughter begged her to get off of line, and she wouldn't do it, and all this stuff. And you know what? I'm just gonna let you play it right now, and then I'll just ask you to pause here and there and comment. Oh wait, one more.
Alrighty.
Let me say thank you really quick to This person. Dogs Over Humans, thank you so much for the memberships. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys and the support. I really, really
Yes,
do.
it's really sweet of you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you for showing love and support to Cappy, my bestie from the resty. All right, here we go.
All right.
No problem. All right. So here's her.
Can you hear that? Does it sound good?
Stream, and I'm just going to go from here. I have the clip. Hopefully she won't pull it down. I just want to address it.
How obsessed people are with BJ, and we know where every move. We go way too far, and her and Make a Monster go back and forth. One way to Make a Monster go back and forth about, and there's another comment she made too. I'm not going to put it up, but like how people. Oh, bitch, I can barely fucking see that.
Yeah, your screen's probably super small.
Anyway, I don't know. You guys can zoom in and read
it. There's beautiful.
It's basically like talking about.
Hold on, there's your Dawn girl, babe.
Oh, wait, is it showing on stage?
Yeah, it is now. Yeah, it's kind of hard though. But Miss Gone Girl.
She's so nice to me. She always comes in here.
She is.
Oh yeah, and I forgot to say, anybody getting she really is. Anybody that got a gift of membership from Girl or Dogs Over Humans, Dogs Over Humans or Sherry, please tell them thank you.
Yes, and you know what though? Listen, I think a little kindness goes a long way, especially right now when everybody's being so mean and hateful and grouchy. I really do. I think it goes a long way. So,
yeah.
All right, you ready to go? I'll play it for you. Here we go, baby.
I mean, I have like pretty thick skin. It's like hard to hurt my feelings. Like if one of my friends like talked horribly to me like that, like I might feel a certain type of way. But bitch, you know I'm an ice queen from the fucking the iciest in the West, bitch.
Come on now. It is what it is.
I know when I be crying, you know I be hurt. Like if I'm crying, you know it's bad, dude. And I don't know. Like I like getting along with people, but I also like talking shit too. So there's that, you know.
Anyways. I mean, same. You know how we are. Shit, we've been friends for a really long time. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Hey, Funk Drunk Marty, hope you're doing well, baby doll. Sweet one said you calling me grouchy. Maybe just a little bit.
Maybe. The shoe fits, bitch. You better wear that motherfucker.
Lace it on up. All right. Here we go, baby.
Lace it on up. All right.
Tell me when to stop, okay?
All right. How obsessed people are.
Sound okay to you guys? I'm so sorry. I missed a super chat. Evelyn, we are officially unofficial boomers when we don't hear you. Yes, I know. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Thank you for the super chat. I do appreciate it very, very much. I missed another one from the dildo. Thank you so much. Resurrect the DC 2026. Take a link, Captain. Yeah, she's welcome to. If she wants to take a link, I'd love to have her up. We could talk about all of this.
And how, how obsessed people are with BJ, and we know where every move. We go way too far, and her and Make a Monster go back and forth. One way to Make a Monster go back and forth about, and there's another comment she made too. I'm not going to put it up, but like how people, just talking about going too far and just. And also talking about how they're not BJ supporters just because they hate Laura or something, but they tend to get online and make a lot of excuses for things she does. And then in the video,
no, we're not BJ supporters, not because we don't like Laura. We're not BJ supporters because we're not BJ supporters. Like, fuck's sake, write it down. How many times? I feel like we have to say this all the time. We don't watch her. I don't know her. I don't support her. If you guys want to call out bullshit she does on the internet from sun up till sundown, then do so. Enjoy. Have a great time. The obsession over her baby, the digging up her dead parents, the weird, constant needing to know intimate details about her family and her life, I think that is over the line. And Captain tries to make the case that that's what we did with Truthfully Trisha. No, ma'am.
Okay, I have to stop this right here for a sec, Cap. Because let me tell you something right now. First of all, we do not have a sick obsession with her child. Anything that's spoken on her child has been brought to this internet by her and her only. So, that being said, let me just clarify. I never took her daughter's or son's photos and hid them behind a fucking paywall. Neither has Cappy, nor has anybody in my Discord that I'm aware of. Don't know where you got that from. It was not on me. I've never done that. I don't know who did that. I'm not a part of it. It never happened in my Discord. I don't know who did that. That's fucked up. Whoever it was. Also, nobody over here called CPS on BJ. No one has ever encouraged people to call CPS on BJ. No one has ever told people to call CPS on BJ. In fact, it's been the complete opposite. We have told people several times not to call CPS, not to do the things BJ said, like write them letters, etc. We actually told them, no, do not write letters. Do not involve yourself in the CPS case. Do not call and do not involve yourself in it.
There have been people that have gone too far, though, and I said that on my stream. Like,
oh, fuck,
shit
right,
has
there
fucking...
has been. Absolutely, there has been. But I'm not saying, but I want to clarify, that's not us.
Right. And
don't they, because I've never done that. I never got no birth certificates, no death certificates, no pictures of no babies behind no paywalls and no Discords, none of that. I've
well,
never
and listen, I think like everybody's guilty of saying they when they're talking about situations like these and making general statements about community or about things that happen here, right? She calls me out for it, but she also did it in her comment.
Yeah, but the thing is, she's saying they, when this is stuff that she's claiming Laura did. Okay, if Laura did that stuff, that's on Laura, not they. Don't say they. You know what I mean? Like I understand if Laura did that, like she said Laura did these things. I don't know if she did or if she didn't, but if she did, that's fucking gross. I don't know. I think I did hear something about her putting it behind some picture behind the paywall or putting it in her Discord or some shit like that. Fuck, I don't remember, but
I think you called it out actually.
Was it?
Sure you did.
I'm pretty sure she fucking put it in a Discord or something like that, but I don't think it was
something like that. And I'm pretty sure you spoke up on it and we're like, that's fucked up. Don't do that. Like,
yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. Pretty fucking sure I did. So, I mean, I'm just getting really fucking tired of being blamed for shit that these people fucking want to throw out there and just see, just to see if it sticks, or listening to BJ run her fucking mouth and say things that are not true.
Bitch, I swear to God. Anyway, hey Flintbone, so good to see you, baby girl. I miss you.
Like Beach, that's what Beach sits here and tells these people, and then she doesn't know BJ. Like she said, she doesn't watch her, she doesn't listen to her, none of that. So she doesn't know when she's lying and when she's telling the truth, like we do. You know what I mean? She don't watch her, she don't listen to her, so it's kind of different,
Right. Hold on. Let me thank Cheesy Weezy for the 2 gifted memberships too. Thank you so much, because it wasn't letting me pin them when the things roll in for some reason. Probably because I'm on my phone.
Oh, do you want me to take it down so you can put them up?
No. You're good. You're good. It's allowing me to do it now. Thank you for the 2 gifted memberships, Cheesy Weezy. I really appreciate it, girl. Thank you so much. Love you. And thanks for coming in, Christina from Flint. I haven't seen you in a good minute. And girl, you know the OGDCs, they're kind of mad at me right now. A lot of people. That's okay though. I'm okay with that. I can sleep at night. But you can call me a fence sitter all you want, but like really, if I'm such a fence sitter, then why are y'all mad at me? Like, I don't know. I usually have like fairly unpopular opinions, and I'm not afraid to express them anytime, any day. So anyhow, you can keep playing it, babe.
Yeah, that's what brought us together as friends.
Fuck yeah. To our unpopular opinions.
Yep. And unwanted and unpopular opinions.
Yes, Flinty, they mad at you. They mad at your girl. They are.
Well, and I think the thing is too, like I said, I just think there's a lot of misunderstanding too, because again, they don't watch Beach, they don't know what goes on, you know what I mean? But to say we're obsessed with our child is kind of that's a little too much. To say we've done these things when that's not true. We have never done those things over here. Like I guess I can speak for myself and the subscribers and my chat, your chat. I mean, most of the time, clues. I mean, people put a lot of shit on her too that's not true. You know what I mean? But So just it is what it is. But I mean, like I said, I know that Onewen has a list on Laura. Like I get that. I've watched it. I've shown it. I've used it. I've promoted it. You know what I'm saying? I know Laura does shitbag things. You know what I mean? I don't.
Right.
I'm not braiding her hair. We're not besties. We're not friends. We don't hang out. We don't. She's not in my chats all the time. Like she's came up, I think twice, maybe 3 times at most now.
Thank you, Juju, for becoming a new member. I really appreciate you, girl. Wendy and Randy, hold on 1 second, please. You guys don't want to just listen to me review it and then get on panel, or how are we gonna do this? Are you on Discord?
One's in here. Oh, okay, I didn't even see
Yeah,
it.
and so is Randy.
Do you want to? You want me to drop it in chat? You can flash the screen up. Do you want me to? You tell me what to do.
You know what? Well, I mean, I don't know. I figured like I set up my stream to react to this, but nah, drop the link. We can chat live. There's nothing. I have no problem with doing that, Wendy. I'm just saying, like, I kind of preferred fucking going over this, but
Well, then drop it after you go over it. Then, if that's what you want to do. Randy says something about I'm getting in the pool. I can't even panel up, so she's not even wanting to.
Oh damn! I wish I was at the fucking pool.
I know, right? Jealous. I'm jealous.
All right.
Yes.
I'll drop it shortly. Just hang tight for a minute, Wendy. All right, play some more.
No, ma'am. I didn't do any of that. And if you have proof, I would suggest you put it out. Because I didn't do shit to Trisha. I never called CPS on her. When those CPS calls were made, I was a commenter. I didn't even have a platform. Nobody knew me from Adam. And I didn't bring her on the show, and you know it. And who else knows it? Gretchen the Great was in your chat. She knows. Ask her. Yes, I was nominated to go on that show. Captain says that didn't happen. How the fuck would you know? It did happen. Ask Gretchen.
Did I say that though? Did I say that that wasn't true? I don't remember saying it wasn't true that you were nominated.
I don't even give a shit.
I don't remember saying that it wasn't true that you were nominated to go on the show. What I think I said was that I don't believe that you didn't know of her, that you just went up there blind to who truthfully Trisha was, is what I think. I don't know. Oh, you're so fucking lucky, Randy. Jesus Christ. I need a fucking vacation. That's where I sat on that. So I don't know. You can go ahead and keep
ready.
Shit. Dr. Phil's such an embarrassing, cringy part of the history of this community, but it is not going away. But still, I gotta laugh at the Dr. Phil part. I wasn't here for it. I didn't do fuck all to her. I honestly, I didn't. I had to call the police and make a police report about one thing, about her doxing, because that's what I was advised to do. But nothing came of that. And she didn't give a shit. So if you want to call that going real life, that's fine. But I mean, it was real life. She was doxing the shit out of me and where I work. And I was told to make a police report about it. So I did. No regrets. None. I was told by the police to make a police report. I wasn't told like by a friend to do that. I was told by the police to do that. Regardless.
And you weren't told like by the police to go on Dr. Phil comments. And like my chat right now. My whole like point is that you can't say that maybe things went too far, and I'm not like putting that all on you, Wendy. Like that shit ever went too far on, people that stood on the right side of the whole truthfully Trisha back and forth with DC. And I mean, I don't know, man. Going up there was like a whole choice. Like you made that choice to go up there. You attached yourself to this, and it went on mainstream television. And so, I guess people are going to still talk about it sometimes. I don't know.
You know what I have? You know what I have?
What do you have?
Merb's husband Jimmy falling down the fucking steps behind her on a live.
Stop it. Fucking stop it.
You want me to play it?
You go ahead.
Just a quick laugh. You gotta put it up, baby. It's in the back.
For Lisa to get in, right? But before Lisa gets in, I think, oh God, what the hell? What the hell? Oh my gosh!
What?
Oh my gosh, it's falling on my head!
Okay, I was thinking.
But before Lisa gets in, I think, oh God, what the hell? What the hell? Oh my gosh!
What?
Oh my gosh, for Lisa.
All right, back to it.
Yeah, that was quite the palate cleanser. That was quite the palate cleanser choice. I think it was well picked and well themed because Wendy and Randy are here.
That's why I did it, because they're in the and she gets pissed the fuck off at him for falling down. He like flips down the steps and she's like, damn it, Jim.
Oh my God, I almost forgot about that. There's so much shit that fucking happens here that it's like, oh my God, I forgot about
who else
that.
used to laugh and make fun of it with us? Morbid. Wendy streams
Oh
in
my
the back though,
God.
baby. If you want to pop it back up, it's back there.
That's wild. All right. So hold on one second. In the video I got the comments from, she's also talking about like, you know, if it was Queen Bee, you guys would make tons of excuses. It was talking about the kratom, which I wasn't exactly pearl clutching off the kratom either. But you know, I actually learned some new things that I didn't know about the difference in the kratom that used to be around as to now. But honestly, I wasn't shocked, I think is why I wasn't clutching my pearls, because I kind of expected it out of them. But anyway, like you two haven't gone over Laura and what she's overshared about her family and her kids. I heard you just the other day talking about how I think Phoenix, one of Laura's kids only makes $65,000 a year, and how lame Laura is for.
What are you talking about? I've never said any such thing about her child. I don't know anything about him. Why are you putting this out there? You've got my comment up on the screen saying that I said something about her son? Or who are you saying said that? Because I didn't. And honestly, if somebody wants to make an opinion about what Laura puts out on the internet, how is that any different than what you guys do to Brittany? Brittany puts stuff out on the internet. You guys have opinions about it. And like, I have no beef with that. If you want to talk about what Brittany puts out on the internet, go right ahead. I think the weird obsession with her children, digging up her dead parents, speculating on her sex life in high school, weird shit like that, the constant dog whistling for CPS, it's like you want something to happen. And CPS comes and goes, and you're still not happy.
Thank you, Home Row, for the $5 super chat. Root beer fund. Yes, bitch. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I call her Home Row. Anyway, so,
well,
that
I was
the
gonna
other
say
thing.
we can put a pin in this too, and don't, you know what I mean, when she comes up, because we can have a conversation with her about the CPS stuff and the baby stuff when she's up here.
Okay, yeah, we can put a pin in that.
Because actually we said quite the opposite, but she doesn't watch my streams. You know, I don't watch hers, so there's a lot of miscommunication, I think. So I think it'll clear it up once she's up here.
Yeah, and I also wanted to correct that, like, yes, you did
Absolutely,
not.
things have gone too far. I think that people have called, and but the thing is too, Dark Horse was one of her own subscribers, told her that she was going to call. They had conversations about it. It was in like emails. You know, there was a lot going on. Like, there's more to it than just CPS came. You know what I mean? Like, it's, you know. But when you're not in a community and you don't know, and you're not there and you don't watch, you hear secondhand information. You know, it's hard not to think that, you know, like, it's
right. And I also want to like make it clear that like nobody is like, hey, we're best friends with Laura now. No, it's clearly like a hate bond. It is because of she covers BJ and like our fight was a long time ago kind of thing. Like that.
Well, and the thing
There's.
is, too,
I'm just not being honest. You know what I mean?
I mean, I know people say that, and even you know, I don't consider it a hate bomb because we don't really hang out, we don't really talk, like we don't.
Right.
I just said, you know, when I heard MM said, because I had and I'll just put it out here, when I came on this platform, I had a very strong stand on we don't speak on kids, period. We don't speak on anybody's kids for any fucking reason whatsoever. That's it. That's all. When mine became off limits with Sludge's FOIA, and there was other people that I felt not necessarily did they stand by it, but I felt like they did.
Yeah.
When that was okay, and that became okay to go after me and mine, then all bets are off. It's okay. I'm not going to stick up for people when other folks do it to you guys. I'm not. Who the fuck am I to sit here and say, you know, don't go after kids, don't go real life. I still say it, but I don't, you know what I mean? I'm not as strict about it as I used to be because, again.
Yeah.
And Sludge said, what did Sludge say? I have a clip of her saying it. I did it for no other reason than to hurt her, period. She knew exactly what she was doing by handing that off to a predator. She knew.
And it did send shit like spiraling.
The thing is, they're like we changed. You've changed. No, I just stopped being so nice and started matching energy, and that is a big difference. And that does make me out to be somebody that you might think has changed.
Right. Yeah.
And again, she doesn't watch anything over here, just like we really don't watch anything over there. So a lot of it, I think, is like. You're like, hey, yo, like you know, you can't call this out when you guys have done this stuff over here before, you know, like, I don't know. I get it.
Well, okay. So I think that is kind of like, it speaks to my point that I was trying to make, that fucking people match energies back and forth, like spiral out of control. I felt like, though, that like, that fucking Makeup Mobster and Onewen were not seeing that part of it. That like, that, you know, and in no way, like, there was a lot, like, and I get it. Like, she says her anger is directed at Laura, but there was also a lot of accusations of like, me defending Laura when I was like, I've said it even when people were live streaming about Laura all the time back in the day, that like, shit's fucking out of hand. And anytime, even when you're calling out bad behavior, you can kind of sometimes fucking start displaying bad behavior yourself. Maybe not the same exact things, you know, not as bad as the other person, but I feel like that always ends up happening. Like with Truthfully Trisha, with Laura, and it has happened with PJ.
Well, and the thing is, like with her kid being spoke on, her fucking child in college, that has nothing to do with nothing.
Oh, yeah.
How much he makes, what he makes, that he's a shitbag because he doesn't make enough money or something along those lines. I don't know. I need to listen to the clip before I refer.
She didn't call him a shitbag. She just clowned it. She was like, $65,000 a year, Makeup Mobster. $65,000 a year isn't that much up here. Maybe that's really good in Alabama, but like, that's nothing like to brag about, basically, is what she was saying. Like, Laura was lame for bragging on it. Like, that was a shitty thing to say, right? Like,
I mean, it's just things like that, little snide remarks like that. Those are not. It's not okay to say that. No, it's not okay. But you could consider that, you know, speaking on somebody's child, speaking on somebody's kid. You know, it goes both ways, I guess.
Right. All right, keep playing it for a little bit.
Don't compare that to proving Laura to be a liar, which up until recently you thought was fine because you felt the same way about her. But now you don't. Now Laura's fine. Doesn't matter that she's CPS caller. Doesn't matter that she's a deranged psycho. Doesn't matter that she targets children, usually with sexual allegations. She's an absolute deviant. Absolutely fine now, though, because why? Tell me why, Cappy. Why is that fine now? Because she hates the same person you guys do. All water under the bridge. Even B. Tim. Even B. Tim's loves Laura now. Oh, Laura's so great. Laura's just so great.
And see, I don't think anybody said Laura is great or that we love her or that we, you know what I'm saying, beg her to be over there or nothing like that. I don't really give a fuck if she's over on my panel or on my channel at all, to be honest. I don't really give a fuck one way or another. This is where it comes into play, because before I used to say, No, absolutely not. Foot to neck. Fuck no. You called CPS. You're a CPS calling ass. Fuck. You know what I mean? And that's it. That's all. I still stand on that, and I still feel that way. However, again, when Leona said we don't stick up for random people's kids on the internet.
Yeah, she likes to sit in Lemon's chat, and when he's doing all the things and saying all the things about your fucking family court case.
Child, right, things like that. That's okay. Well, if you have no business sticking up for me and my child, well, then why the fuck am I supposed to hold a woman accountable for something that happened prior to me coming on this platform, prior to me being a creator, prior to me even knowing who the fuck either one of them were? The only reason I even know anything about it is because it came out 3 years later after the fact. But again, who am I to hold her accountable for that? While they're saying, fuck you and your kids, we don't give a fuck. Saying I smoke around my 3-year-old niece and shit. What the fuck?
Yeah, and you know what? I think I need to dial it back a little bit and let Wendy know that, like she said, her anger was mostly at Laura. My anger was mostly at Leanna. Like, honestly. Like, I was more irritated with her and her hypocritical stance than you. And yes, I did bring up Dr. Phil because I do feel like it was a good example to present. So, hold on one second, though. Thank you, Shelly Ray, for the 5 gifted memberships. I really appreciate it. If you get a membership from Shelly Ray, please tell her thank you. Thank you so much, babe. Anyhow, so, yeah, I don't know.
Hey, I don't know if he says, I don't know, but whatever. You used to call her out. You used to have a problem with her saying that you had a small penis. Now it's okay? Now you're not bothered? Why? Tell me why, B-Tim. Because she hates the same person you do. That's called hate bonding. That's what it is. If you don't like the definition of hate bonding, maybe don't hate bond.
For bragging about that, how lame it is that she's proud about that. Like, that's not that much money here. Maybe. But anyway, like you two haven't gone over Laura and what she's overshared about her family and her kids. I heard you just the other day talking about how, I think Phoenix, one of Laura's kids only makes $65,000 a year, and how lame Laura is for bragging about that. How lame it is that she's proud about that. Like, that's not that much money here. Maybe in Alabama. Like, really? You're still talking about Laura, and you have the nerve to. Like, I got 5 words for the 2 of these women: truthfully, Trisha, Dr. Phil, and Laura. Those 5 words.
Okay, that's 6 words. Truthfully, Trisha, Dr. Phil, and Laura. That's 6 words, but whatever.
He said,
bitch, as soon as that fucking and came out of my fucking mouth, I was like, oh, somebody's gonna tell me that 6 fucking words. God damn it. And fucking, I'm thinking to myself, like, no, okay, it's fine. You know, like, they'll get it. They'll be like, you know, and this is my other word for you. But you know what I mean? When you're stepping with your petty feet, you know what I mean? I would have taken the opportunity too. I can't hold her to it. So,
here also, let me correct Lorraine here. She says, it was of you, neighbor kid. It's on video. We seen you smoking around the kids. Why you lying, B? Actually, no, you didn't. It was not my neighbor kids. It was not anybody's neighbor kids. I had taken the golf cart and drove over to my aunt's where my cousin was with her brand new baby. Like I told you on the video, the baby was in the house and her 3-year-old daughter was also there as well. We smoked outside. She walked out the door and said, it stinks out here. It's skunky or something along those lines. Yes, it did stink outside. Yes, it did. To which then she turned around and walked right back into the house and the door was shut. There you go, baby. Now you got the entire thing. You can go back and recheck it because it was on video. Okay.
So your new nieces, your smoking is half.
First of all, you need to learn how to spell. All right.
Yeah.
So your new nieces, your smoking is have the fucking video. No, the baby was in the house. We walked outside to smoke the 2-gram Jeter that I took with me to smoke with her because she had brought the new baby over. You can't be this fucking slow. Come on now.
And I'm sorry, but like it.
Come on,
Listen,
dude.
you're smoking outside, which is appropriate, and like I'm
Remove head
pretty
from
sure
ass.
that same person has talked about like, you know, parents drink alcohol like while their kids are in the house. Well, it's like kind of the same thing, except for they're smoking outside because they don't want the house to fill up with smoke. I don't know. Good.
Well,
Yeah, couldn't read it either. You're
you're smoking around
I
kids.
don't
If you
care.
had the video, then you would know I wasn't. So nice narrative that you're trying to push, but it's not going to work. It's not going to
Anyhow.
work. But at least learn how to fucking spell correctly and make a goddamn sentence before you come in here. Okay? Because you sound like you have no fucking idea what's going on.
Yeah, like obviously, like, you know, you're not going to change their mind.
Well,
But,
I mean, they're trolling. You can tell that's
hey, Courtney Michael.
slow fuck.
Now I forgot what I was going to say. God
Ready to
damn
play,
it.
baby? I'll play this right. Ready
Yeah,
to go.
play some more because I forgot what I was going to say.
All right.
Again, please provide some evidence, provide some proof of me doing any of the shit that Laura has done to BJ, or that any of you guys have done to BJ. All the digging up of the dead relatives, stalking Facebook for pictures of a baby, putting a baby picture behind a paywall. Tell me when I have done any of that. Me. Not.
Yeah,
I don't want to hear
know
you
who's
guys.
done that. Who did?
I don't want to hear they.
Who put a baby picture behind the paywall? She said insinuating Clue did, Laura did, we did. Who
I think Laura. I'm not sure.
was it?
Though.
Laura? Okay,
I'm
I
pretty
thought
sure
somebody
it
said
was. And
something about she had it in her Patreon or something, wasn't it, or something like that?
I thought it was. I thought it was in her Discord, and I think that's what we called out or we talked about. When
Yeah,
it
I'm
first
pretty sure
happened.
somebody said something to us about her having a picture of the babies from somewhere, but she said somebody sent it to her. I don't think she had it in the Discord, did she? Or did she? I don't fucking know. But
I'm not in her
anyways, if she did,
Discord. I just remember like
either way.
I remember you being like, "That's nasty behavior." You know what I mean? Like, and like I said, like I don't. Okay, like I get what you're saying. Like you don't feel like it's a hate bond because we're not in DMs and chopping it up like that. But I get it though. Like I'm gonna be honest about it. Like yeah, we're not friends, but we're chatting amongst each other because we're talking about the same people. Yeah, I get it. Fair is fair. I even said that in my live stream, but I don't think that Wendy went that far. I think I said it later. But you know what I mean? I'm pretty honest with myself.
The thing though is like, look, I keep an open panel channel, and I always have. I mean, and this is an example. There's people that come in there that I don't fucking like. There's people that come in there that I don't fuck with. There's people that come in there that have called the goddamn police on me, i.e. Melissa.
Yeah.
I.e. Julie. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's an open panel channel. I try to, unless they're doxing or doing stupid things like, like I try to, even if we don't get along, you know what I'm saying? Try to keep it open. I don't know. I try to, be fair about it.
Okay, this is why they say it's behind a paywall. It's because it's in her members only Discord.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It says you got it off the grandma's Facebook, Laura, and then put it behind your members only Discord. Just stop it. Okay. Well, at least we know it's then. I thought it was Patreon or whatever, which doesn't make it any better. I just didn't know if we had the wrong platforms or whatever. I wanted to make sure we were talking about what we were, or at
oh
least
my god. Oh wow. Thought you didn't like the way I live stream, bro. Why are you even here?
I don't know. He's probably bamboozling his sister that's blind as a bat. Can't see nothing.
Just hope you didn't get high and attack a family member today.
Hashtag druggy.
What a fucking joke. Oh man.
Hashtag stalker. Hashtag predator.
Oh my god. Call the mayor, motherfucker. Call the fucking mayor. Call the mayor.
Oh wait, no. We're not doing it now. We've leveled up now. Now. Call the attorney general.
And listen, bitch boy, listen. I'd usually let you fucking chat here, but guess what? Guess who has me blocked, you little bitch. You
A little
little
scared
bitch
ass.
boy.
A little bitch
Little-
boy.
Little fraidy cat, you.
A little scary ass. Hey, guess what? We want to know. Hey, matter of fact, I got a question. While you're here, little bitch, while you're here, how's that imploding grove over there? The rotten lemon grove. I hear it's imploding.
The fucking
It's
grove.
by the day.
I heard one of your trees
Cars
caught a
everywhere.
fucking.
Poop
I
pipe
heard one of your
galore.
trees caught a disease. Shit's fucking shit's molding to the ground. I heard. Damn, bro. That sucks for you and your fucking little citrus crew over there. Sorry to hear it. Oh, he's such a little bitch. It's so funny.
All right, back on task.
I mean, like, I'm sorry though. Like, he even made sure I was double blocked. Like, he double blocked me.
Because he's
wait.
scared. He said double fuck you.
I don't think he. He unearthy energy right there. I actually wait. I might not be double blocked. He double blocked somebody one day, after, like 15 minutes after he said, "I don't block people because I like to talk shit and I like to see what they say." But he like literally blocked my main account and then my alt account, like Captain Napton 2.
He blocked
So,
Ada Belly's accounts until she became his bestie and was like trying to, kiss it from
Oh,
the
bitch. Dude, he's blocked every single person from the hive. Who are you talking shit to then? If you blocked all of us, I want to know who you're talking shit to that you want to see the response. Like, ooh, who is it? Like,
You talk about a hate bond. That's who Leona sits with right there.
oh yeah, she thinks he's hilarious. Putting lemons in Wendy's chat and everything. Like when I fucking dude, this shit was so fucking funny.
If we went off the hate bond, and you know what I'm saying, I don't think we're doing anything near what she's doing over there.
No, not even close. Fucking not even close.
That's a crybaby lemon.
Why don't you go paint her a picture? Fucking starving artist, you. All right, you can play it some more, girl.
Not the starving artist.
Hey, I want to hear me. What did I do that's so egregious? Me. Because you got my comment up there and you keep trying to make this somehow that I've done something. I can call out Laura's lies and prove what a piece of shit she is all day, every day. And Mega Mobster absolutely can do the same because she was the one whose son had to be interrogated by CPS about sexual allegations with his father. You seem to have forgotten that. That's okay now, though, Cappy, right? That's not a problem anymore. Why? Say it with me, guys. Because she hates the same person you guys do. That's sick. That's ridiculous. And it's embarrassing as fuck, but whatever.
Sums it all up. You guys have talked about, like, you ended up on a mainstream television talk show about the creator that you talked about, or the other YouTuber that you talked about and reviewed on your channel.
No, ma'am. My channel wasn't up and running at all when in 2017. I didn't talk about Trisha at all, and I had nothing to do with her being on the show. She was already on the show and filming before I was ever contacted by a producer to go or asked to be on there. So you're wrong. I did not bring her on that show at all. I was asked to go. Ask Gretchen. She'll tell you. I was asked to go by the people that did have real life grievance with her because they couldn't or wouldn't go. So they asked me to go. And I did not want to, but I did anyway. And it was a shit show. I mean, it is what it is. It's very cringy and hilarious part of our history, but it is what it is. I can't undo it. It's there forever. But again, that's not me going real life on Trisha. I didn't bring her to that show. So I would appreciate if you stop saying shit like this, Cappy. Get your facts straight or don't speak on me, ma'am.
And also, we want to talk about, and I've talked about this before, you're going to talk about Queen Bee letting Laura CPS call her up on the panel. You co-hosted next to a host that called CPS on Trisha.
I didn't know her when she made that call. And from what I understand, she made that call legitimately. She didn't tell CPS that Trisha's probably watching, porn with her dad. She didn't know that Trisha was a psycho, like we all came to learn. She called legitimately. So did many other people in this community. I didn't. I was never a person who called CPS on her. But this was before we knew that YouTube was YouTube. This was early DC days.
You could pause it really quick.
Yep, I stopped it for you right there, baby. So I knew earlier you said you wanted to say something right here, but I couldn't remember what you were. So I tried to stop it real quick.
I do, but I got distracted a little bit though. But Band-Aid, he regarding the mayor, he literally bragged about that on and on for a couple months.
Yeah, it's funny. We think it's funny too, because I mean, what kind of a fucking loser does that? Oh, yeah. Band-Aids. If you watch his channel, you'll see it. What are you talking about?
You'll see all the receipts of him pulling up footage.
There's no reason to ask for them. They're already there.
Right.
Called the fucking mayor on me over Duke to tell him I'm a bad person. And then bragged about it. Literally bragged about it.
Yes. So, okay.
As far as the CPS stuff, though, no, I don't think Onewen. I have never heard or you ever say anything like that. I've never ever heard you say that.
Diane and a few other people did, and my opinion on that is okay, so it's not a fair comparison because Diane and these other people didn't call and lie that I know of. They just said, "Hey, this crazy lady's pouring fake blood on herself. She's unhinged and she's got a kid in the house." My opinion on that was it was unnecessary. Her daughter could have fucking left, and the bitch was obviously fucking trying to fucking get massive amounts of attention. And I feel like they probably told themselves they were doing the right thing and that it was definitely necessary. But I feel like it spoke to the point I was trying to make, that people got fucking really caught up. And yes, I should have put a name on that one, Wendy. Sorry about that. But, I don't know. I still feel the same way about it, though. I still feel the same way that a lot of shit fucking went too far. And BJ fucking, Trisha was feeding into it. And then it would just, the bar would be raised a little bit more and a little bit more. And then people got, how many times the bitch been to court with people from fucking YouTube? I mean, I don't know. Anyway, Laura, I don't know. I don't know who you're saying. Okay, did she rob St. Jude's legitimately too? Asking for a friend. I don't, and I always stood on this during the whole the DC was burnt down, right? During the whole St. Jude's thing. And a lot of people were mad at fucking Wendy and Randy and saying they should have been accountable too. And I wasn't one of those people. I kind of felt bad for them because Diane fucking let them swing in the breeze. Oh, sorry, I'm not showing receipts. And, here you guys can take the brunt of it. And, I felt bad for them. But, I don't know if what she's trying to say right there, Laura. So. And I think there was something else I wanted to address, but I can't remember. But most of the shit I said was repeated. So. Oh, and then I also said that you didn't start your channel until after Dr. Phil. I wanted to correct that because I don't think I said, I did not specify, but people were going live about Trisha all the time. You didn't start your channel till later in 2018, and I remember when that happened. So that's one thing I wanted to clear up. Okay, you can play more.
But it was a legitimate call. It wasn't a fake, nasty call like Laura did because someone wouldn't shut the fuck up about her. So not the same, first of all. And second of all, I wasn't part of that. Again, I was not part of that. If you want to be okay with Laura CPS, with the disgusting allegation she made about Makeup Mobster's son and his father, do not equate that to me being okay with Diane making a call on Trisha, which was legitimate, out of legitimate concern, not a sexually deviant, nasty.
Hold on. Back it up, Terry Lynn. Back it up. Hold the fuck on. Because hold on. Listen here. When the hellfire, did we ever say, or did you or me ever say that what Laura did was okay or justified or
Never ever.
yeah, fuck that. I mean, I called her CPS. I still to this day refer to her as CPS. She came up on my panel and asked me, please stop calling me by CPS and call me by Laura. I don't let her, I literally do not let her live that shit down. Every fucking time I address her, I call her CPS Laura. I hold her accountable every single fucking time I speak to her. And it's not even my place. That's how I feel. Like, it's, to me, you can't fucking hold David accountable. You can't hold, you know what I'm saying? Or even stand up and be like, yo, that shit's fucking wrong. That's fucked up. But you want me to still, you know what I'm saying? You're upset with me because I let her come on my fucking open panel channel 2 or 3 times. I don't even know how many times. Fuck, could have been 4 times. It doesn't matter, though. Like I said, I mean,
Well, and she's allowed to chat in the chat, and we're just not fighting with her anymore. Where, like, you know, I think they prefer she's exiled completely, always and forever.
Okay, then I want to hold them to that same account with him.
Right. Like, Mega Mobster loves him and thinks he's great, and like she puts lemons in the chat where she was at, and I don't know.
That would be the
I
same.
mean, like, I can't really hold Wendy to that, but
you know, flocking to Laura and putting candles in the chat, and you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck that. And like I said, what she's done to Wispy and other people over here, be Tim, the things that she said, she did apologize, but I ain't forgot. I ain't forgot.
And that's the thing, though, is like how long can you fight with her about it?
Right.
And I don't know. I nothing was ever okay. Nothing was ever not addressed. But like I said, I think that it's preferred on their end that she's forever like drug for filth. So
yeah, see, and I wouldn't run no open chat if I didn't run an open panel. I'll tell you that. I've learned a lot the last couple of years running open panels and fucking chats.
It isn't. Hold on one second. Christina from Flint. Diane wasn't legitimately concerned about anyone but Diane. I just got back. If that's out of context, sorry, but I also don't give a fuck because that's true. Yes, that I agree with you, sister. I definitely do. And the other people that called CPS as well, like, I feel like, you know, if it wasn't for petty reasons, they definitely talked themselves into it. Like, I'm doing the right thing. This kid's in danger. It's the whole process.
Well, and that's the thing.
Like,
you guys, she said that people felt like they were legitimately fucking doing the right thing. Fucking Dark Horse, that weird ass bitch. And because we all think she's weird as fucking does weird shit and stuff like that, she legitimately was concerned. She wrote BJ, she emailed BJ, she had conversations with BJ per BJ's own words. She came out and said Dark Horse messaged her. It wasn't until the police showed up at her fucking door and they gave her the name of Rachel, because it's on Chroma Baby. If you go back and watch Chroma Baby, it says right on there that she called the police and gave them the name Rachel on the Cash App or whatever the fuck it was. She looked up the name Rachel and figured out it was Dark Horse, which led back to the emails, which led back to Dark Horse telling her, I'm going to call CPS. I'm legit concerned. I'm all the bullshit she said, which we don't stand behind that either. So for BJ to come out here and act like we're okay with CPS being called, that they're called all the time, that we've allowed people to call them because B Tim thinks she's disgusting and that she lives disgusting, he has every right to have that opinion.
Well, and the thing is too, it's like these uncomfortable conversations about BJ and her kids in her household are discussed because she brings it to the internet, kind of like how you guys talked about Laura and her kids, whatever she brought to the internet. Like, well, see, that's why I feel like it's a fair comparison.
With the loaded weapons, that we didn't bring that out. We didn't talk about all that. Craig came on here while BJ was nodded off on a live. He went live on TikTok and sat next to her on TikTok, which is on my channel. There's a little short on my channel where he sat there and was like, shh, 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 put his finger to his mouth, shh, 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 and held his weapon up to the fucking camera.
Yeah.
Until somebody went in BJ's chat and was like, yo, do you not see Craig next to you doing the shit he's doing? And she's like, what? And then you talk about a hot mic. She obviously didn't mute or think that she hung up. And she goes, did you just hold a weapon up? Did you just do that? They're saying call CPS. Get the kids out of the house now. Like,
Well,
what?
and didn't he brag about having loaded weapons in every room? And then I
Yes.
was like, I'm like, that sounds like bullshit. I don't think that they have loaded weapons in every room.
I
And then
think it was
the
Jay
report
Peterson.
came
He
out.
else was like, no, they ain't got no loaded weapons all over the house. I'm like,
Right.
yes, the fuck they do. Yes, the fuck they do. He already said they do. You know why? Because they're scared of every fucking thing. They're scared
Well,
of
no,
everything.
and didn't the report come out like
Yep.
confirming that? Like,
Police report came out and it said that they had loaded weapons in every motherfucking room up against the walls. Locked.
I felt like it. And let me clarify, like, I felt like it was bullshit because it sounded braggadocious. I'm like, they can't afford to fucking have that many weapons. Yeah, right. And
No, he has like four. He has like 3 or 4. He's got a couple handguns and a couple shotties, and they fucking had to they had to unload the weapons and then tell him where, like, to put them up.
Right. And see, that's where, like, okay, so Laura this is why I felt like it was like a fair comparison. Laura is overshared about things, and you guys have addressed them. This is kind of like the same thing that's happening. There's been some oversharing, and people have addressed it. Yes, things have gone too far, and we've addressed that, Ash. Like, I pinned the wrong. I didn't pin the wrong comment, but I was replying to the other comment. With the allegations being made to CPS, it's hard to believe there are any legitimate concerns, and repeated calls are not necessary, and it just continues to happen. I don't get how the people doing it. Hold on, sorry. Can't see that it's way overboard. Okay. Yeah, no, I agree that repeated calls don't need to happen because I think there's an open referral or an open case at this point, probably. And you know, I heard somebody else say something about, like, obviously after all these, tests, she's obviously clean, and I'm like, it just depends on what they're testing for. So I don't even really like to talk about stuff like this, though, because I've made a lot of mistakes in my life, and I don't know, but that was something that was brought up. I think on Wendy's, I can't remember.
The thing here too is the good thing, and the thing with you, we both have made mistakes. We both have said this. I'm a felon. I've made mistakes. You have made mistakes. We both have made mistakes. We have not been shy about that. None of us have been shy about that. The thing is, though, my fuck up was, again, 13 years ago, 14 years ago. Yeah, I smoked some bud. Yep, I sure do. It's legal here. I don't do it around my kids. I do it outside or on the back fucking deck here. And I do not do it around I don't do it around my kids. So, I mean, I'm not sitting here acting like a damn dumbass. I don't have weapons on here. I'm not acting a fucking fool. I don't have truancy charges. I'm not going to court for my kids just because I can't send them to school. Like, this is all current things that she's doing right now. Things that are going on now where her kids are having to wake her up off the live stream. Mom, wake up, mom.
Yeah.
Like, these are current issues going on live streams right now. It's not things that have happened 10 and 15 years ago.
And that's a good point. Tragedy Pimps exposed. But BJ lies so much. How do we know there are as many calls as she says there are?
I don't think there are. I think that she's doing that and using it as an
the school called. It's the law. Yep.
But I mean, 12 calls. I don't think there's no 12 fucking calls. I think she's got 6, and she's using where they come back to do their safety check or whatever as the second call. Like,
I'm going to Susan, not Susie. I'm going to let her up in a little bit here. All right, let's play some more. Let's get through some more.
The accusation.
I can speed this up.
That's not the same,
if you want,
in my opinion.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right.
And you guys can play like you were so concerned about her 17-year-old daughter that was about to turn 18 and had a car and could leave. Like,
yeah, again, I wasn't part of any of that, ma'am. And yeah, I think people were really concerned about her daughter, regardless of how old she was. But I wasn't part of any of that. I didn't even know Diane when she made that call. That was long before I came on the scene. Like, especially the way I am now. I mean, I was just a chatter back then. And I chatted in Trisha's streams. I thought she really needed help. I didn't know what Trisha was back then. None of us did.
Give me a break. Give me a freaking break. And I don't know. It's just too much. Like, it's like I can sit here and say that, yeah, people go way too far on BJ. Yes, there is a lot of coverage about her, but she keeps putting it out there.
Okay, then we agree then, right? People go too far. Isn't that all I've been saying? Is that not all I've been saying, Cappy? Honestly, people have gone too far. If you want to talk about and cover the shit she puts out on the internet, like I said, do it till the cows come home. Don't care. I don't watch any of you guys anyway. I don't care. Cover her. Go ahead. But my God, the obsession with her baby is weird. You just said so yourself. It's gone too far. That's all I'm saying.
And people keep wanting to watch. So why wouldn't people cover it? You know what I mean? And like, the audacity. Like, I can't.
Yeah, the audacity. Like, the audacity of me to keep having to remind you guys that we're not in this. We're not in this. We don't support her. We don't watch her. We don't know her. We don't watch any of you guys. We hear things going on in this community. And I think the only reason I've spoken up about it is because that's what I've always done. I've always tried to speak up when I think things are going real life, going too far. I've always done that. Cappy, you left me a comment not just a few months ago where you said something like, people don't have to worry about you going real life when. And I was like, of course they don't. Like, you know me. The nerve of you to sit here talking about my audacity. Ma'am, your audacity.
Wendy, the comment I made was, I don't have to worry about fighting with you because I know you won't go real life on me. And you said something to I think it was in Queen Bee's chat actually, and you said, like, I think that's a compliment or something like that. And I was like, well, yeah, I mean, I feel like I safely go toe to toe with you, and you're not gonna fucking look me up and put my shit out there, is what I was saying. You know what I mean? But anyhow, oh fuck, what was I gonna fucking say? God damn it. I keep thinking of all these things to say. But yeah. There was, okay, so you don't want, you know what, Wendy, like I said, like you said, a lot of what you were saying to me might have been like fired by being irritated with Laura. Like the same here with Makeup Mobster. Like she definitely watches BJ a bit or watches her reviewed or watches clips because she addresses it somewhat often, like the coverage of BJ and what she's doing, and like she just addressed the Kratom the other day. Like either that or she's watching Queen Bee or something. I don't know. I'm pretty sure she watches her. Like she can pretend like she doesn't, but it kind of seems like she does. Anyhow, you can press play again.
Somebody in the chat said, is there any way to play a video of BJ nodding off or whatever, whatever, so people can see it because they don't know what we're talking about or why we're addressing the things we're addressing. The only thing I can do is play the clip that I have that's on there from just last week.
Or just put a link in the chat of it.
Yeah, we'll just drop it. Okay, we'll do that. I'll drop it in the chat, then you guys can go check it out for yourselves while we finish this. Okay, here we go.
Thank you.
The nerve of you to try to bring me into shit that I've never even been part of. And now if you can prove otherwise, then do so.
Like you guys didn't go too far? I mean,
again, you guys. Who's you guys? If you got some evidence of something I've done, put it out. Or take this all back because I didn't do shit.
Like you at least when you went on like a whole ass television show and sat there too and didn't speak up when like shit was like being lied about. Dr. Phil lied on some of that stuff. Like, or just left a lot out. Like,
well, ma'am, it's only a 2-hour show. Like how long? It was already a doubleheader. How far did you want him to go? Like, there's only so much crazy you can cover in 2 hours. So now Dr. Phil didn't get enough information. First, I gave him information. Now I didn't give him enough. I guess whatever.
Like the whole thing with her jumping on Bless's car. Why do you think that happened? She literally stalked her out on her vacation. Why the fuck do you think that happened? I don't know.
Yeah, we all were there. We saw it all happen. It doesn't change the fact that she jumped on the car and pretend she was hit. I mean, that part's...
She said in the chat, Cappy, she said, "Oh, I sound mad."
Bitch, I got you bad. And I didn't even fucking hear any of this till 2 a.m. I woke up, go to the bathroom, and I was like, I'm going to go outside and have a cigarette. And I brought my phone. And I fucking, in my first recommended, because I'm still subscribed to you, and I didn't see it. I would have went up there. I would have talked to you. And I'm like, well, fuck. And I fucking had such a hard time going back to sleep. I was like, God damn it.
You're like, damn it. Man,
Fuck, man.
I said, well,
I
fuck.
wish
You're
I
like,
would've
yeah,
been
she
up.
did a response. I'm like, well, fuck yeah, I commented on it. Did you see the comment? You're like, nah. I'm like,
Bitch. I fucking didn't. Just like when I went into fucking peek in at Soupy Doopy's channel. She's like, I know Captain Napkin's a cringe watcher. She's probably watching right now. You can come up, Cappy. And I'm like, fuck. Because I didn't want to be rude and be like, I'm going live. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be a dick like that. Or else I actually would have went in there and been like, hey, look.
see, now,
Here's my point I'm fucking making.
I think she wants to hang with us fucking little Fallon rule breakers.
Low key, she wants to be our buddy. I know it. All right, you can play more.
All right, here we go.
Not a lie. We've all seen the clip. She jumped on the car. Dr. Phil, what? You ran her down like a cheetah on a gazelle. Oh my God, Dr. Phil flashbacks. I can't. 2017, people, almost 10 years ago. We're still talking about it. Love it.
It's too funny to me. I mean, like Max said, like some of us have been here 10 years. Not like it's a flex or anything. It's a little embarrassing, but I mean, we do remember.
Do you? Because you don't seem to be getting many facts straight. I think you're being very convenient with the stuff you're, quote, remembering.
Here, I'm going to start reading chat for a minute. Oh, yeah. Yes, the refrigerator lock. That has been a topic revisited a million times, too. Yeah, and also they turned it into her being evil and neglectful, too.
Is that not what you guys do? Is that not what you guys say about Brittany? She's evil and neglectful. You say it all the time. I got a super chat. I didn't always like you, Onewen. I do now. I get that a lot, Terry. But 100% I've always said you would never go real life on anyone ever. Also, Laura's still doing evil shit. Yes, she is. And she always will. And now she's got people backing her up. Like Cappy, who used to stand for shit. Not anymore. Now it's okay. Now it's okay what Laura's done and still does. Not a problem. And why?
Dead ass
Because y'all
wrong
hate
for that. You dead wrong for that.
No, keep playing it because I got something to address. Hold on.
You dead-
Bitch, no. We ain't stopping here.
Pathetic. So, yeah, if people have an opinion about what Laura puts out, like the refrigerator lock, if people have an opinion about that, how's that any different than your opinion that Brittany is a horrible, evil mother? How's that any different? How come it's okay for you to have a problem with that, but we can't have a problem with Laura locking her child out of the refrigerator and telling him no when he's asking for an apple? And this whole BS that the doctor told her to lock the refrigerator, that's bullshit, honey. You guys are being lied to, but whatever. Go ahead, keep believing her. I love it for y'all.
It was a suggestion from his doctor, I believe, because
yeah, that's what she told you. It's not true at all. That's not true. I don't believe that at all. It's not true.
he wanted to lose weight. Like, I don't know, man. I'm so sure she was starving him. Come on. Like, give me a break.
Girl, you don't know. So why are you speaking on it? Why are you defending her? You don't know. Clearly. Just like I don't know shit about BJ. I don't know her. You don't know what you're talking about. You just don't want to believe it because you want to keep Laura on your side. I don't know why. She's hardly an asset. But y'all hate the same person. So, you know what? The more the merrier, I guess. Gross.
Break. Or the whole thing with the daughter. And that, I don't even want to talk about it. It's gross, but it was an afterthought that Laura shouldn't have shared.
So she's talking about when Laura used her 4-year-old daughter basically to check and see if her drug-addicted boyfriend was a pedophile. She used her daughter for that. Let him give her a bath naked. And then she thought, well, let me see if he gets an erection. Like, you're so gross. Whose brain even goes to places like that? My God. Anyway, I guess Cappy's okay with that too. Well, a lot of people aren't. A lot of people are not okay with that. You can be okay with it if you want, and other people can't be. They're allowed to not be okay with it, right? Laura put that out on the internet. People had opinions about it. If you don't agree, fine. Nobody's still talking about that today. I mean, other than you bringing it up. Nobody's talking about that now. But whatever.
But she didn't set up some, like, sting trap to try to catch her, boyfriend or whatever. I don't know. Everything has always been twisted. They do talk. They
twisted. Now it's twisted. Wow. Cap, what happened to you, girl? It's twisted now? There's nothing twisted about that other than her idea to put her little girl in with a man to see if he's a pedophile. That's twisted. That's ridiculous. That's stupid. But people thinking that that's gross and wrong, there's nothing twisted about that. And the only twisting of the story has been done by Laura. First it was about cuties, then it was about no, cuties came out years later. Then it was about, there's a whole timeline, which I don't even know, to be fair. The whole timeline of variations to that story. She has twisted it over the years several times. But now you're okay with it now. Now it's fine. And it's a problem for you that we have an opinion about it. How's that any different than the problem than you guys having an opinion about Brittany? It makes no sense what you're saying. None.
did talk. They have talked about her kids. She was just talking about one of her kids and how much money he makes a year.
Who was doing that? Because I didn't. I don't give a fuck what kind of money her son makes. Why would I care? I think it's weird that Laura takes credit for that instead of giving the credit to him. But whatever. That's just the narcissist in her. She has to take credit for everything. It's all her doing that her son landed this job because she's such a great mom. Yeah, that's ridiculous. But whatever. But I've never said a word about him. I don't know anything about him. Don't care. So why don't you start naming some names? Because you got my comment sitting up here front and center, and all of this sounds like you're saying I did this, which I did not. And again, if you've got a clip to prove otherwise, please put it out.
Like, the hypocrisy is real, and yes, we all can be hypocrites, but like to so blatantly get out there like y'all ain't doing the same exact thing. Maybe you do it less hours a day nowadays, but back in the day, you were live nonstop.
What? Where? Show me these not live, all nonstop streams. Show me where I was live 8, 10, 12 hours a day, twice a day for days at a time. Show me these streams. Where are these streams? Anybody else remember me going live all the time? Nonstop, as Captain says, nonstop. I was live. Where? Where did that happen? When? Why do I have no memory of me being live nonstop? I mean, when I think of nonstop, I think of Queen B. Isn't she live pretty much nonstop? All day long? These people wish I came here nonstop. You don't have any idea how many messages I get for me to stream.
Yep, usually about 5-6 hours in the morning time, about 5-6 hours in the evening time. Sure do. I bless you twice a day with my presence.
More often. Even back in the day, I was never live nonstop. Even when I was with Diana, we were doing her channel. We were not live nonstop. We went live a couple times a week, maybe. So live nonstop, where? When? And if you're talking about Makeup Mobster, she doesn't go live nonstop either. She goes live once, twice a week, maybe. She's always been a once, twice, maybe 3 times a week streamer. She's never been a nonstop streamer ever. Where are these streams? I mean, the way Laura cries about it, you think it was nonstop, but that's just because she's a crybaby weakling who can't take criticism. Nobody goes live nonstop about her ever. And never has. Never has. Even this, her excuse for calling CPS on Makeup Mobster was she wouldn't shut the fuck up about me. She's live 5 hours a day, 5 days a week. Or I think she even says 7 days a week. It never happened. For years, for 5 years. Never happened. Never happened. That's a lie. Go look on her channel. You'll see for yourself. There's no streams like that. Never happened. So you're wrong. Nobody has ever gone live nonstop about Laura or Trisha. You're wrong.
About these people. So come on now.
She's all, come on now. I'm going to get on board with this. No, ma'am. I'm not going to get on board twisted bullshit because you're trying to defend what you guys do to Brittany. That's not going to happen. Sorry. Again, if you've got proof otherwise, put it out.
Oh, yeah. BJ continues to poke at people and drag them for no reason. That's why she is talked about and reviewed. There's that too. And I have no issue with that. For the record, please write that down. If she's poking at people, dragging people for no reason, please, by all means, respond. Drag her back. Whatever you guys want to do. This is the drama community. People are allowed to have opinions that differ. They're allowed to not like creators and they're allowed to speak on it. Just like I'm allowed to talk about Laura and so is Makeup Mobster. And you guys are allowed to talk about Brittany. By all means, go ahead. I've never heard BJ poke at people because the little clips that I hear of her are boring as hell. She's just chit-chatting. She's not doing anything to anybody. But obviously I don't watch her. So I'm absolutely willing to concede that you guys, have reasons. You feel like you're being poked and you want to respond. No problem. I have no problem with that. Nobody has any problem with that. Go ahead. It's a drama community. People are allowed to do that here. That's what we do. Laura needs to fucking write that down. That's what we do, Laura. Nobody's doing it out of jealousy, honey. Nobody wants to be a 6-year-old or 60-year-old babysitter with a potty mouth. Narcissist. Piece of shit loser. Nobody wants to be that, Laura. Nobody's jealous of you, babe. Nobody. She'll cry. She'll say,
damn, she went hard.
Pour me points.
On the paint, bitch.
Yeah. Right. Just like Laura does. Laura does the whining, crying, gaslighting all the time. She does that too. I like this comment. I don't think anyone is saying you can't talk about Brittany. Stop going after her kid like Laura did. That's all we're saying. Yeah. That's all we're saying. You yourself, Captain just said it's gone too far. That's all I said. That's all I've been saying. It's gone too far. Drag the girl for filth. Talk about everything that she's brought to the internet. Go right ahead. Hunting her children down on Facebook so you can get the first picture of the baby. Not okay. Putting the baby picture behind a paywall. Not okay. Digging up her dead parents. Not okay. Like, do you not see the line? There's a line. My God. There's a line, people. Or there should be. There should be.
Pause it for 1 second.
And
then she'll start lying on people or dragging people.
Laura.
She'll say shit that's not even close to
Laura,
true.
don't call her one ton.
And then there's a lot of parts.
She's not
Do you not
calling
feel
you
there's a
like
lot of things that have been
force
said
or
about her
anything
that
like
aren't true?
that, okay?
Like this, you feel
Laura.
Don't call her one ton. She's not calling you like pony face or nothing fucked up like that. You guys can argue it out all you want in the chats, but don't be, doing all that. Okay? All right, go. Sorry.
It's all right, baby. Ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Like that, she's a druggie when she's had how many drug tests that have all come out clean?
In my opinion, that's due to prescriptions.
CPS is involved.
Well,
Obviously, they're finding nothing
the
because they keep
county
going away.
is only gonna
So
fund certain tests too. That's another thing. So
Right. Yeah, because I feel like it, and not only that, I think medication's great. I think it's used in moderation is fucking amazing. I think it can help, and it has helped and saved a lot of lives. But in my opinion, I just think that obviously they're taking kratom or other bullshit with it, and that's why we see her, you know what I mean, nodding the fuck off like we do, in my opinion. And like I said, I have no problem with it. Recovery is amazing. I think it's great. Medication's great. I think that's fucking amazing. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a bad thing to say about it, but that's the thing. It's when you add other substances with it, or as Moon Loon says, when you get cross-faded, that's when it becomes an issue. You know what I'm saying? You're passing out on live streams and then like acting like you're not. Just, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah, no, and Laura, and like, if she's lying, then call her a liar. Don't call her one ton. That's all I'm saying. Like, you guys fucking battle it out, but like, I wouldn't allow her to come in here and call you a fucking horse. Just like I'm not gonna allow you to call her one ton. Okay?
Yeah, I was gonna say, come on now. Keep it cordial in the chat. We don't have to block you, but we're gonna have to drop kick you if you keep up.
Yeah, I want everybody here to be able to talk. I didn't even fucking block fucking dumbass fucking center. So like, come on. And he has me fucking blocked, and he's fucking a terrible fucking real life foying nasty ass. So
he came over here, typed in the chat, and pooped his pants and took off running. He did a ding dong ditch on us.
Fucking idiots. I'm out of here. Send her out. Dork. Oh, God. All right. She gets to a part where she said, like, somebody says something about date and size, and I want to get to that part before I talk. So go a little bit more.
Her house was riddled with roaches, like you guys all say. Wouldn't CPS have an opinion about that? I think they would.
Crawling on her, baby.
Don't you feel like she's been lied on a little bit? Not by you, of course, Captain. I'm not saying you lied about her.
Probably.
Just throwing it out there in general. Do you think she has a right to want to correct some lies? I'm just asking. People calling her a bad, terrible mom because her son has a chipped tooth. Why do any of you care if her son has a chipped tooth? Maybe he's not able to go under anesthesia at this time. Maybe she wants to wait till he's older. Why is it any of your business? It's not my business. But whatever.
I mean, that feels really bad for her. But then I see things happen and I'm just like, Jesus Christ, really? Like, I don't know. Everything gets twisted for content purposes. Often it does.
My daughter said instead of saying Jesus Christ, start saying cheese and rice.
Yes, bitch.
All right, I'm gonna try it, you guys. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to handle. All right, let's go.
But you guys don't do that though, right? You guys don't twist anything for content purposes? You sure? You sure about that? I'm just wondering. Because I've twisted nothing. And again, if you've got proof, put it out. Because that's what I do. I put proof out of the shit that I say and do.
Yeah.
The shit that I'm calling out. I put out.
That's the thing. We don't really have to do that. I mean, this fucking circus be circusing all over the place, baby.
Yeah.
Not a lot. Shit, like, the circus be circusing in real time in 4K.
Don't get it wrong. Like, people will fucking run with theories and shit like that. Yeah, they will. But she fucking provides like the craziness, like the whole guns loaded all around the house. I thought that was one of those crazy conspiracy theories. Turns out it wasn't. You know what I mean? Like, she just keeps doing this, like keeps falling asleep every stream.
Bitch, how many arguments did we have? Me, you, I argue with you, I argue with JP, I argue all you bitches. Nitty got into it with her.
Right. Oh, bitch, I never argue with you. I'm straight up your ass. I ride your nuts. I never disagree with you. Yeah, okay.
Listen, we fight worse than my gosh dang daughters do. I'll check you out. I ain't mess around.
You see, the difference between me and others, though, is I'm not gonna come to the platform and talk about like, oh, Queen Bee fucking went way too far today, and I'm super irritated with her, and because I'm not going to allow you guys to toy with my fucking friendship. That's not how that works. And if I agree with everything she did, I wouldn't be any type of a fucking friend. And the same goes for B Tim. B Tim fucking, like, dude, when she gets mad, sometimes she fucking hurts people's feelings, dude. And it is what it is.
Well, that's the thing. I appreciate you guys. I really do, because my tongue can really cut fucking deep, and sometimes I say things that I should not say, that I know better than to be saying them. And so sometimes it's a really good thing that you and beat him, or you know what I mean, Rowena or whoever is there at that moment to be like, yo, grab you by the back. It's kind of like grabbing me up by the back of my hoodie as I'm walking in, about to go, you know what I mean, about to really, you know.
Well, and it's fucked up, because see, that won't ever be recognized until we break up with you publicly and fucking drag you for filth. That's how I feel that is. Like, and I'm not directing this at you, Wendy. This is just a general statement. Let me just clear that up. Because, like, the community does have a habit, all of us do, of saying they and them and those people. So this is not directed at Wendy at all, actually. Just a group of people that will constantly, like, Makeup Mobster's one of them, like, oh, she's this on her nuts, blah, blah, blah. Well, I mean, you can say that if you want. It doesn't make it true.
Well, Big Birds is on her nuts too, so whatever. I
mean, we could say all that, right? Like, we can go there if you want. All right, let it get to the part about Dayton, and then we'll talk some more, because I think that she'll be done shortly after that. So,
all right.
Yeah.
Evidence. I put out proof. I put out facts. If you've got some of those of me twisting something for content, by all means, put it out.
And for those two to think they're above anything is wild to me. Fucking wild to me.
Where was that said? Where's that in my comment that I'm above anybody? Where's that? Has that been said anywhere? Did Makeup Mobster say that somewhere? Do you have a timestamp for me? Who said they're above anybody? You know, talk about twisting stuff for content. I've never said I'm above any damn body here. Although, I guess if I had to say, I think I'm above Laura, for sure. I think she's trash. She's garbage. She's a liar. She's a scammer. She's a grifter. She's a CPS caller. It's fucking disgusting. Human. And I'm using the word human very loosely.
I know it is, Mad Max. It really is. And listen, I'm forever a block bitch in Laura's chat, but you miss me with your blatant hypocrisy and ignorance. Yes, exactly.
Blatant hypocrisy and ignorance. Where? Where, ma'am? What are you talking about? Hypocrisy where? Ignorance where? Other than ignorant to the fact that we don't watch BJ and we have no idea what she does, and we don't watch her streams, we don't know about her. I guess you could say I'm ignorant in that area. That's true. I'm going to stay that way. I don't watch her. I don't know her. I don't care to defend her. It's not my job. Stop trying to bring us into this shit. We're not interested. Please fucking write that down.
It's too much. Oh my God, Laura's son came on camera to thank her. He was wasting away to a ton. The boy was not missing any meals. No, I'm not gonna like call him fat or anything like that. No, but he's a solid boy.
Wow. Wow. I guess Laura's gonna be okay with you fat shaming her son. I guess that's okay because y'all hate the same person, so it'll totally fine. But man, oh man, if we had said that, whoo! Oh my God. Man, if we had said something like that, wow. I'm not gonna call him fat, just solid. Jesus. You know, Captain, you don't have to pin all the comments. You can just let some go by. Damn. Hey, Earth. Woo. Damn. Okay, moving along swiftly.
He's a big kid, man.
Oh shit, she keeps going. I didn't know. I haven't listened to this part. Sorry, I didn't know she keeps going. He's a big kid, man. Wow. Maybe we should stop talking about her son and the size of his body. Laura is very, very, very worried about the size of people's bodies. So the last thing she's going to want is her friend talking about her son's, solid bigness. So you probably should stop that.
And I'm not just like saying like his weight, like he's a big kid. Okay, you can pause it now. She's a good relationship with her kids too. Even when I've been in the middle of heated arguments with her, I'm able to step back and say that. Okay. I did not call that kid fat. I definitely didn't call that kid fat. I said he's solid and he's a big kid because he is. He's a big kid. His structure is large. He's very tall. He's a big kid. He's solid. He's not fat. I'm not calling him fat. That was wrong, Wendy. Take that fucking back. Anyhow, and I also wanted to say this. I wanted to say that I do stand on, like, I have no other reason. Like, I don't feel like she locked that fridge to be evil to her child. I don't feel like the shit she overshared about her daughter and Dayton's dad, who was her boyfriend at the time. Sorry, I got in a call. Anyhow, I don't feel like that was something that she had planned out from the gate. What my point of saying is that it was an afterthought. Yeah, a twisted thought that she shouldn't have shared. Um, I don't I don't remember the part about the allegations. I forgot to mention this earlier about him and his dad. I don't remember that. I honestly don't. But I don't think that she's a bad mom. I think that she's done some major oversharing that she shouldn't have fucking done. But I just don't. I think she has a good relationship with her kids. And aside from that, though, she's done really fucking shitty things on the platform. That I'm not arguing with at all. Like fucking, like, the worst thing. Like, there's no excuse to call CPS on somebody and make up lies. Like, even if you wanted them to shut up. And Leanna did go live about her all the fucking time. It wasn't maybe the hours that Queen Bee's pulling, but it was a lot. And others were going live a lot too. Like, there was a live stream after live stream about Laura back in the day. And like, here's an example of like shit getting twisted. And that this is what I mean by twisted. Like, I think this was Manderlin, I can't remember, and Stephanie Brown maybe. And I got mad love for both those girls. They shared something. It was like Laura congratulating Mandolin on her baby, and she had it like came up in her memories on her Facebook, and it was in a private. It was like in a private setting, right? And she had shared it with somebody. I forget who it was, and they shared it with Manda, and they like titled the stream like her doxing a baby or something. Like, it was way blown out of proportion. It was not anything like that. And I feel like that also happens with BJ. Shit gets blown out of proportion. But then there's real things that, yeah, need, like, people are like have valid reasons for being concerned or angry or whatever. Right? But anyway, I just wanted to get that out there because that's one of the things I forgot to say. And I never said Dayton was fat. Thank you very much. I would never say that. I won't even let Laura call you fat, Wendy. I don't know. And listen, Flinty, I agree. Like, I feel like it was a fucking thought she had in her head. Like, oh, at least I know now he's not a chomo. Like, it. I don't think that thought would have ever crossed my mind. And and if it did, I definitely wouldn't have shared it with you guys. I'm gonna be honest. But I don't. My point is that I don't think that she had this plan in her mind. Like, I'm gonna put my daughter in this tub with him right now. That's what I'm gonna do to give him a test run. Because I feel like that's how it's presented a lot of times. And I'm not even putting a name on that. It's just, it happens often. I think Queen Bee is away from her desk for a minute. And you know what? Let me do a like little tiny intervention and go grab a root beer. I'll be right back. Bitch, did I say intervention or intermission? I think I said intervention.
I was gonna say I just walked in. I think he said intervention because I was like, wait a minute.
Fucking bitch, I think we all need a fucking intervention, bitch.
What the
Every
heck?
goddamn last one of us needs a fucking intervention. We're all here, aren't we? Fuck. I'll be right back.
I was like, hold on a second. And then listen here. I walk up and I see, Melinda says, why is Laura obsessed with the baby's foot? When her toe looks like a velociraptor claw, I am fucking done with you. That's it, Melinda. Cause shit, my feet look like that too. Shit. Cut it out. Cut it out. Oh my God. All right. I guess I better wait till she gets back before I start playing this. Oh my God. See, and another thing too is we already knew that BJ's baby was in a cast or whatever, like the foot was in a cast. She comes on the other night and she's like, guys, can you guys just say prayers for Amy, please? Or, well, sorry, she doesn't say her name. She says, can you guys just say a prayer for Mipsy, Mopsy, Moopsy, Poopsy, Poopsy, Popsy, Coopsy, Bitsy, Bitsy? Don't even know the kid's name. She doesn't even know the kid's name. Kid don't even know the fucking kid's name. Shit. Migsy, Mopsy, Moopsy. Who we praying for? We don't even know. We don't fucking know. But anyways, long story short, she needs a prayer or two. And then somebody comes in the chat and says, what's it for? I ain't telling. And then she goes on and proceeds to say, yeah, reality. She's got these double K, but she's double casted. Why?
Bitch.
Why even say any fucking thing at all then? Like, what are you doing?
Well, I'll tell you why. Because Craigie was getting called out. And, like, he was fucking doing some nasty shit.
Like, yeah, he was. So that's the thing. Like, and then, you know, she says that shit. And of course, people are like, double casted. What do you mean?
Yeah, it went from club foot to club feet. So that was the story of that transition.
Which, like, nobody even needed to know that. That should have just
no
stayed
one,
right in
no
their
one needed to know
household.
that.
That should have just been their business. Like, another example, shitbag thing to do, in my opinion, was to go live with the CPS report and read all these nasty, awful, terrible allegations that were made against you. And even you knowing they're not true, why the fuck would you put that out here on a live for your kids potentially or anybody else in your family to hear these nasty, horrible things? Think these things of you and then in turn call again or, attempt to spread that narrative at some point in time, whether it's 6 months down the road or 2 years from now. I feel like she weaponized the fuck out of that CPS call thing or whatever the hell it was that she just got the other day where she's come on the live and was having a fucking whole panic attack. Now she's going to B Tim saying B Tim is inciting people to call CPS when actually no, quite the opposite. When she started saying, you guys just please write, I need you guys to write letters. If you guys would just take time to write letters, guys. No. And what we say? No. Do not write letters, good or bad. Do not involve yourself in it. Do not fucking involve yourself in it. Do not write letters to anybody, CPS, the DA, or anybody the fuck else. Go back and listen. My live stream's still up. They tried to take my fucking live stream down. They tried to hit my live for a community guideline strike. But we got it overturned. Second one in a row.
Yeah.
So
saying.
the stuff talked about is because she puts it out here, not because we just and when we review her, we respond. Now we're the assholes. You want
to play a little bit more? I think she's almost done with me though.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I just didn't know if you wanted me to pop it back up yet or, Here we go, baby.
All right, babe.
Yeah, no one's denying that. I don't know why she feels like she has to prove that all the time. Nobody's denying that. That's fine. She can have I hope she has a good relationship with her children. Every mother should.
Absolutely. I agree with that too. All right, here we go. I turned to 1.35. Maybe that'll be a little better. Not too fast, but not too slow.
I think Queen's going live after this. But I'm going to stay on here for a little bit longer, talk a little more. And then when she goes on, we'll go over there.
Yeah, but not till later.
You guys know where to go.
Are you saying this now?
No, bitch. It's
Bitch, I'm like, no, not till fucking later. We're doing this first.
No.
All right, here.
Heart-shaped box, exactly. She says, let's be fair. We don't know anything about her kids, nor do we know anything about BJ's kids. And don't care to. Not interested. I don't need to know anything about her kids. I don't need to know anything about Britney's children. It's bizarre. So weird, man. I do know enough not to get up here and call him fat, though. I know that.
Jesus Christ, Wendy.
I don't even know if there's anything else I need to address about this. Let me see. Is there anything else?
Makeup Mobster over in Crybaby Lemon's freaking chat. Then, like, you'll see Makeup Mobster over in Crybaby Lemon's freaking chat.
I have no idea who Crybaby Lemon is. No idea who that is. But here's a comment in the chat from Rowena. She said, he had a medical condition where your body doesn't know it's full. The doctor told her to lock it up. The doctor. You know, teenagers have heart attacks too. Laura spoke on that. Yeah, I know that Laura told you that. That's never been proven ever. And I don't believe that that's true. But okay, that's fine. I mean, you're welcome to believe it, just like I'm welcome not to believe it. Yeah, Colin, as I see, I don't see ignorant as a insult. I think people can be ignorant to all kinds of things. I'm ignorant to what Britney does. I have yet to be shown or told, why people hate her to this degree. I hear, she pokes and she drags. I've never heard her do either, but again, I don't watch her.
Not to mention she's cost folks like thousands and thousands of dollars for fucking lies and bullshit, The RICO and other things, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
C&D.
That's a whole other thing, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a whole different, you know what I'm saying? Plus the stuff with the poking, the shit she does, the lies, the misinformation, it's all of the above, you know what I mean? And yeah, it's I mean, this is like this. Matter of fact, this would be a good time to insert the video right here with the little thing. You're here. Matter of fact, let me grab you the link for it real quick. This right here is what this right here is like current. This is what she's doing. That's why I said the thing is people get nervous because she's holding that baby. You can hear her holding her in the background, just like you can hear her kids coming and waking her up.
That's the link you put in the chat, right?
Yeah, I just dropped it in
Thank
there
you.
so that if anybody wanted to go watch it, they could, because it's where she, you know what I'm saying, has a hard time even holding her head up. Like, it's really that bad. Like, Onewen.
Yeah.
Go watch that for a second, and you can kind of see that that's just one. There's several. There, you have a playlist. What I need to do is probably put them all in a fucking playlist, but I don't care to be doing all that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't. It's rough, man.
But, if they feel the need to respond.
Sorry, honey. Here we go.
On to the poking and the dragging, by all means, go ahead. How about leave her children alone? Leave her dead parents alone. Shit like that. Stop dog whistling for CPS to come. Okay, CPS is done come now. They're there. They're involved. Let them just do what they need to do. And why don't you just stick to dragging her for the shit that's on the internet? My God. It just means, it means lack of knowledge on something. That's all ignorance means. It's not necessarily an insult. I don't take it as an insult, honestly. But, She sounds sad that I enjoy Sinner. Oh, is that who the Lemonhead is, Sinner? Yeah, I don't know who these people are. I've never watched Sinner either.
Girl,
honestly.
I am not sad. Here, you can
CPS
pause
has
it
been at
for-
Britney's house 10 times. 10. That trumps Laura's 5, huh? Yeah, it sure does. This is all going to eventually backfire on Laura. These people will be aggressive with Laura one day. She plays with the dirtier crowd. We're going where life is normal. Right. Not only is it normal, it's condoned. It's applauded now. Now it's good that Laura does that. And Laura can never keep a friend for more than 6 months. So I'm sure within 6 months, this is going to blow up. Once you know you're ignorant and don't change it, that's stupidity and lazy. Yes, Crystal, I would agree with you there. Britney didn't call on herself like Laura did. Yeah, we can't prove that Laura called on herself, but I absolutely believe that she did. And I believe that she called on several other people in this community. There's a whole timeline on my channel. Like within 6 months, all these calls were made, all right around Laura's last 3 calls. and makeup mobsters. That burner phone didn't just make one call. It didn't. I don't believe it. I'm never going to believe that she's not responsible for those calls. 100%. Now, can I prove it? No, can't. Wish I could. But I know it. It's good that CPS Laura is defending abuse of a special needs child. They all support that. CPS said it. I clipped it. Yeah, I heard that clip where Laura was like, yeah, sometimes it's hard to be with a special needs child. And, sometimes people just hit them. I mean, not my house. I didn't do that. Yeah, right. But, sometimes people lose their patience with children with special needs. Yeah. Yeah, children with special needs. Sometimes it can be hard. Very hard. Not okay to hit them, but, it can be hard. But go ahead and defend it, Laura. Go ahead and defend it. And then, Cappy, you can defend Laura because she's fine now. Nothing she's done in the past is a problem. It's totally fine that she's a fucking deviant and always comes up with something dirty and sexual with children.
Right
and I heard that Brittany's latest call was something sexual in nature about her child.
Oh, Jesus. That's it for me. All right. I figured that. Move on to Laura now. Okay. Yeah. Girl, you better stop it. Fucking nothing. None of that is okay. And listen. We don't know the truth, but I just honestly don't think she's starving Dayton, to be mean. Hold on, let me get a link. I'm gonna put it in the chat and just Wendy come up. Hold on 1 second. And oh yeah, Makeup Mobster, I'm not sad that you like Sinner. I'm embarrassed for you, is what I am. So there's that. Embarrassed. It's different. It's fucking embarrassing, girl. Alright, hold on 1 second. I'm all talking while I'm muted. Is that you, Wendy?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. No, I put an overlay up to test it out to make sure it was you first.
Oh, yeah, smart. Yes, you never know.
Don't want to get
you could end up with Donald Trump on your panel.
I'm naked even, and we don't want that.
Yeah, we have a very strict no nudity policy on YouTube.
We sure do.
We mean to enforce it over here, okay? We don't need to be seen any bits. No bits.
Yeah, no bits.
All right, I officially apologize. You did not call him fat. You did not. You did not. I should not have played with that the way that I did, and I truly apologize.
Was that you twisting for content purposes?
It might have been me twisting a little for content. Mm-hmm.
All right,
might have been.
Right. No, and like you said a lot of your anger was towards Laura, and a lot of me being irritated was towards Leanna. So I get that.
I do get that. It's the theys and the thems, like your title says, the theys and the thems and the yous and the you guys, and who knows who anybody else is talking about. So let me make it clear right now.
Okay.
I'm very specific about the things that bother me. I'm bothered by the taking of the baby's picture and putting it behind a paywall. I'm bothered by the, obsessed, like calling this baby a community baby. That somehow Laura has rights to this baby. She has rights to know everything about this baby and its medical situation. I'm bothered by the digging up of her dead parents. I'm bogging, those kinds of things. If you're not doing those things, then I have no beef with you. That's what so I want to be clear. If B. Tim says you only cover what she puts out on the internet, perfect. We have no problem. Cover her all you like. Cover her from morning till night. Don't mind. Because that's what we do here. That's what this is. It's a drama community. We talk about people. Laura doesn't like people to talk about her. She wants to live in a world where she can say whatever she wants about anybody and no one's allowed to say anything back. That's not the world we live in. People are allowed to comment on what is, put out on the internet. Now, what you go get and bring to the internet, I think there's rules there. There should be lines.
Yeah. No, I agree. I agree. really only like compared
Okay, but for
compared
Britney,
it like in a
hold on.
general statement kind of way though. What?
Hold on just a second. I want to respond to a comment in the chat. For Britney
Okay.
to say that it's a community baby for her community is very different than Laura, who clearly does not like her, to call it a community baby. It's not Laura's baby. It's not. And I don't know everything that Britney does. She could be an entire piece of shit. She could be everything y'all say and worse. In fact, the more I hear about her, the more I think she sounds exactly like Laura, frankly. But I'm going to get hell for even saying that probably, but whatever. I mean, I'm just saying, I hear terrible things about her, and everything I hear, it's like, well, Laura does the exact same thing. What are you talking about? But I know Laura. You guys know Britney. I don't know Britney, and maybe some of you don't know Laura. And so maybe and I mean, that's why Laura doesn't fuck with the drama community. We escorted her out years ago. She's not welcome around any of us. She had to go find a whole new audience that doesn't know her history so that she could rewrite history, which is what brought me back onto the internet. I haven't been live. I mean, it was like almost a year.
Now, see, the thing is, we didn't fuck with her. I called her CPS. She had maybe, I don't know, like maybe 15 people in her chat.
Yep.
Maybe. But
that's why she started covering Britney. And now she started covering Britney because she knows that's where the money is.
And that's exactly what she's been doing, was covering.
She just put out a whole grift list for her son, quote, college. And now, boom, she's taking a trip to Long Island to go shop the shops and do a haul. You guys all paid for her vacation, dummies. Like, she's a whole ass grifter, but y'all don't know that. Maybe not you all, but some people I think don't know that because they don't know her history. Well, I do. But I don't know Britney's. So, for all the things that you guys want to
BJ does right there. She took in 15 grand, and now she's here talking about I took in $500,000. I'm a millionaire, I guess.
Mm.
From last night, according to her last night. But anyway, she's taking in, I guess, 15 grand for these C&Ds, and her mom's the one that said this, is she helped her with it, I guess. So she took in 15 grand for C&Ds, 4 C&Ds. Well, apparently it was only like 800 or something like that. And they went on a shopping spree and did, you know what I mean? Like new watches, new fucking rings, new clothes, shit like that. The same bullshit. She did the same bullshit. Filed a RICO on a missing, used him, on the back of a missing child.
Yeah.
She's pulled a lot of fuck shit, you know what I mean? But that's the thing, you guys don't really watch her. And I mean, I watched Laura shit from you guys. Like, I've seen Laura's stuff that, like I said, I've reviewed your playlist. I went over it. You know what I mean? Me and Laura fought for an entire fucking year. Like, I didn't forget the shit she said and done at all.
She said some pretty vile things about you.
Hell yeah, she has. Fuck yeah, she has.
Yeah. Yeah, if Laura's community wants to donate for her kid, I think that's wonderful. I have no issue with that at all. But if Laura takes that money and goes to a trip to Long Island to shop the shops, don't you think that's a little disingenuous?
Yeah, it could be looked at like that, for sure. I mean, I could see why people would look at it like that.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I mean, I said, you are allowed to comment on things that are put out on the internet. I don't have any beat. You are loud, like I'm in charge. I don't have an issue with that. I don't have any beef with that. I feel like I have to tell people all the time that we don't support Britney. I've never been to her stream. I don't watch her. I don't know her. I have not done a deep dive into her history. I've not.
But see, you said you said a we, and then you change it to an I, and that's important because, like, Mega Monster will be over there like, I don't watch her, I don't care, and all that. But then she'll have a lot of commentary towards what's going on with BJ. You get what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, oh, okay, you don't watch her. All right. Like,
well, maybe she could, take a link and have a conversation with you guys. I don't know what she watches and what she doesn't watch. From what I've heard, she doesn't watch her either. But I don't know who Sinner is. And I don't know what he covers.
What she says. That's what she says. But like I said, like, I don't know. I'm pretty irritated with her. A little embarrassed.
Well, maybe you guys can have a conversation. I think she's a reasonable person.
I don't know. She's gone a little far on some of the things she says lately, and she really said a lot. But
well, like I said, maybe you guys can have a conversation at some point someday. I believe in communication.
I think we'll fight it out
you
a
know,
little bit more, and then maybe
If-
someday.
maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
But
maybe.
tell me about Dr. Phil. No, no,
Who said
no.
that?
Dr. Phil is such a cringy part of our history, and oh my God, it's hilarious and embarrassing and all of the things you'd expect it to be. What can I do? It's there forever. It's never going to go away. We've got some great clips. The "You Want to Get Your Wife" is fantastic. Her, it was
Get your wife.
it was great. It was
Oh.
fantastic.
It was.
I mean,
was
what
good
in the
time.
hell do you
It
what
was
do
a
you want
good
me
time
to
to be
say?
on YouTube. It really was.
Right.
And I wanted to say this though. Besides I do remember you creating your channel in 2018. It was probably 6 months, five months after Dr. Phil. You weren't going live all the time around that time in 2017. I remember that. There were tons of live streams about Trisha, and that's where I fucked up with the they and the them and the those people and blah blah blah. And then
Yeah, because it wasn't me.
also,
I wasn't live.
I think that somebody in my chat had said Wendy said she didn't know her and went on, and I've heard that more than once, because when you say that you were elected and you went to represent people, I think that's
Right.
some people take it as
I-
you didn't know her.
No, I did know her. I was a subscriber, and I chatted in her streams back then, before I was blocked. I'm probably blocked now.
She's
and
gone.
I thought,
I noticed she took all her videos down. She's long gone.
yeah,
huh?
she disappears every so often and then comes back every once in a while. But she's not
Yeah.
doing near the stuff that she was doing back then. I mean, she was a little nuts back then. A lot nuts back then.
Dude, that girl Paula went after her for the longest time though.
Yeah, that was weird.
Wild shit,
Yeah.
weird ass shit. Yeah.
I thought that was weird too. I'm like, leave her alone for God's sake. But whatever. No, I knew her. I absolutely did know. I knew of her. I didn't know her personally. I knew of her. But she hadn't done anything to me at that point.
Right.
She doxed me and stuff after that, of course. But before then, I don't think I wasn't a quote victim of hers, I think is what is how that's supposed to be said. It's not that I didn't know her.
Okay.
I did know her. Obviously, she was pretty much the center of our community for many years.
And I
Every
have
channel
opinions
talked
about
her.
Diane calling CPS. Oh yeah, they did for sure. I have opinions about Diane calling CPS and other people calling CPS, where
Yeah.
I feel like they either talk themselves up into a frenzy to where they feel like it was the right thing to do. My opinion is that it wasn't necessary, but
Right.
it wasn't, and it's not fair in comparison because it wasn't lies. I mean,
Right.
some of them might have said lies for all I know, but I know that Diane's initial call, the way she reported it, was that she just sent them the link and told them some ladies going unhinged.
She's covered
and
in
pouring fake
blood.
Yeah.
Yes, she was covered in blood, and there was a child in the house. And I think 13
Right.
people called that night. It was a legitimate concern at the time, before we knew that Trisha was Trisha. We didn't know that
Right.
she did this stuff we thought people were real on YouTube back then. We didn't know this was all a game to her. And it's,
Well, I mean,
it's
when we get
not
in
the
groups,
same.
we can really get going. We can get each other going though, and that was, I think, my point as well. It's when we all get together.
But it's not the same. You have to agree. You have to agree. It is not the same as Laura saying that a child watches, PORN with his father.
Absolutely
have
not
that
the same. No,
not even
that's not the
close
same at
to
all.
being the same.
No, it's not. No,
Yeah.
I just don't believe that there was a reason to call CPS on Trish, and I guess that's why I am to me, calling CPS was wrong in both ways. But however, it's not fair in comparison because what was said on Leanna was an outright lie.
Right.
So,
and it was disgusting. Who even thinks like that? Just her.
Yeah.
Just, it was
I
gross.
think our hate bond ship is probably over, Queen Bee. I bet there's gonna be a live about how shitty we are, dude.
I appreciate you sticking up for me in the chat, although her nicknames for me don't bother me at all. Honestly, she thinks I'm jealous. Not even a
She
little
can call
bit.
you a liar, and you can call her a liar and all that stuff. But the 1 ton and the horse face and like those kind of things, I'm just like, yeah, let's don't do that. That's not like what I like
I think
to
that's
do.
fair. I think that's fair. And honestly, I don't have
Yeah.
any issue if people want to cover what BJ brings to the internet. If she brings her kids to the internet, and you guys have opinions about it. What can I even say? That's her bad for bringing that shit here. I will tell her the same thing I told Laura. Hit the mute button every once in a while, bitch. Honestly, cover yourself. Like, protect your family.
Yeah.
Please. Don't give these people any more than they already have.
And Laura, you can come up here if you want. I don't think she's still here, but I wanted to thank Mickey for the gifted membership. Thank you, Mickey, for the gifted membership. I really appreciate it. And if you get this gifted membership, tell her thank you. But yeah, I don't know. I
Denise,
still stand
God bless you,
most
honey.
of what
You're
I said,
simping.
but like
You're
I
simping
probably
for Laura, who just let you believe that wasn't her house when it was totally her house, and she knew it was her house, and she's letting you go around and say it wasn't. You're simping for someone who doesn't give a shit about you. Oh, I'm sorry. Are we allowed to cuss on this panel? I apologize.
No, yeah, I cuss all the time. But
okay,
who said
great.
what?
I'm talking to Denise in the chat, who thinks that I'm obsessed with Laura, and she's simping for Laura, who doesn't give a shit about her because she let you believe that wasn't her house when it was completely her house. It was totally her house, and I just proved it again. Like, you look silly. You're making a fool of yourself, but whatever. By all means, continue.
What happened?
It wouldn't be the internet if we weren't allowed to make fools of ourselves.
That was supposed to be her house.
I'm sorry?
What happened? I don't know what that's about, though.
Laura said that I used AI to make some fake pictures of her house to show how dirty she is or whatever, because she had opinions about how dirty Brittany is, and I was saying, you're no better. Look at your filthy house. And then she tried to say that I used AI and that one of them was a picture of a dog's tail when it was clearly a purple robe, or I don't even know what it was, to be fair. And then we proved that those pictures came from her. She put them out on her own Twitter. Like, those are your pictures, hon. I didn't come to your house to take those pictures, and I certainly didn't use AI. And then, people like Denise go around. Yes, it was, Laura. I show them in the stream, Cappy. You can go forward, get to the point where I show and prove that it's her house. It's in the stream.
You can come up if you want, Laura. To defend yourself, I just gotta be fair. But
the link, I dropped the link, so it should be there if you know what I mean.
Yeah, no,
I'm putting out pictures that she put out on the internet.
This
Beth,
is the pool, right? Is this right here the pool you're talking about?
Yeah. Back up a tiny bit. Back up a tiny bit.
Oh damn, Laura!
It's time stamped. Go back a little more. Back a little more.
Wait,
back
on the hold on.
It's time stamped.
Oh, what?
Right there. Yeah, those are all her house. I didn't use AI. We don't know what it is. That's what she said was a dog's tail. That's not a dog's tail. It's clearly purple, and that's her house. Those were put up on her own Twitter. She posted those pictures. I didn't. There's this one with shit all over the floor, shit all over her chair. Look at this chair. What the fuck is happening? Oh, this shit all over her chair. Oh man. There's this right here. Look at this. My God. Blech.
Look at this. I ain't gonna talk about nobody's house. My fucking house.
Yeah, but that's just like a workroom, like a wax. You know what I mean? Like
keep going.
Wax everywhere. Like a fucking
keep
wax.
Going.
You know what I'm saying?
That's her art studio. I know.
Yeah. So I don't want to,
Absolute filth. That was never on my Twitter. I love that she just said that. Keep going. Get to the point where I show it on her Twitter. Wax all fucking over it. This chair's not supposed to be gray. It's supposed to be black. Fucking nasty as fuck. Look at the lid of this pan. Holy shit. That's supposed to be see-through. It's got crappy wax all over it. Let's see. What else we got? There's more. Same shit. Filth everywhere. Filth all over her pan. I didn't use AI to do any of this dumb shit. This is your house. You put this shit out. Here's more.
Is this what you played after?
Look at the stains on the side of the unit right here. Look at this is the floor. Rest of the stream. All this stain. Oh my God. It's fucking slop house. Look at this. Look at this wax every fucking where. This shit everywhere. Oh my God. Oh man. And then, there's the stuff she produces, which is just fucking fabulous. Look at these burnt up. These are supposed to be feet and onesies and a little bear. Who wouldn't want these at their gender reveal? Who wouldn't want these around? Wouldn't you give these so proudly to your friend? Somebody, these were Laura's wax melts. These were Alicia's.
Hey, could you
I love
pause it
that
real
people
quick?
talking about that.
Someone's
That's
in the
awesome.
back
She
chat. I
told
think
these.
it's Speak
Look
Him.
at them. They're like dipped in.
Hold on one second.
What's up? How you
Is that
doing?
you? Is
Yep,
that you,
it's me.
Became? All right.
Well, no one else
Say-
is gonna get the link but me because
Well, Queen just put it in the chat for Laura.
oh,
so-
okay. I mean, to be fair, it's a workspace. I mean, yeah, it's messy,
Yeah,
but it's a
it is.
Yeah,
workspace.
keep going. Keep going.
Do you see are there roaches?
I have no
Yeah.
idea if she has roaches or not.
Well, then, I mean, like, the only thing I'm concerned about is roaches and like literal grease stains and roach shit, because that's what's all over BJ's house. She had to have CPS force her to repair her house
Good.
and
I
to
hope they
clean the
did.
roach shit. Yeah, I mean, just that's
Yeah.
pretty much it.
Yeah, the
I'm-
point is that no one's better than anyone else. That's my point. Laura's no
It's a-
better.
I mean, it's a far cry from a messy workplace that is messy, and I will give you that. It's definitely not clean, to literal roach shit all over
What
the
the fuck is
walls.
that?
That's
That
her
looks
hand.
like a hand.
Did she cut herself?
It looks like a crime scene.
It looks like she's
But
like.
to be fair though, like I don't remember Laura's house.
Yeah, this
looking
is
that
just
way.
making fun of her. There's a part I want you to
Right.
show the part where we clown on Laura. It's funny for
Yeah, I
us
get it.
anyway. I want you to get to the part where I show that these pictures came from her Twitter because
Okay.
she's saying that they're not hers.
Well, I'm sure she
I
wasn't.
do feel like I've seen background of her house and it's been way cleaner though before.
Oh, I'm
But-
sure. I'm sure.
So this
Yeah.
like what she's saying about construction might be okay. I think Laura's in the back. Hold on a second, guys.
Oh, Jason, I definitely think I'm a better person than Laura. Yes, I do. Honestly, I mean that's just how this is my opinion. People are absolutely free to disagree.
It's me.
Bitch, I was muted talking to you. Okay. Sorry.
Can you hear me?
Yep, I hear you.
Okay. So all I'm going to say is this. Those pictures of the candle studio were in the middle of a redo, and that's why things were everywhere. But the point is, even if it wasn't, art is messy. And for her to even think that that's how my whole house is and those other shit she showed, no, sorry. You can say it's my house all day long. I have posted my house 1,000 times.
Laura, did you
When-
hear her
You
say
said
that?
that
though?
you said
She
that I
said
used
that-
AI to make those
No,
pictures.
I
Now,
never
are you?
said AI ever. Ever.
Yes, you did.
No, I did not. I never said AI in my entire life. Never said AI.
Oh, Laura.
Oh, Wendy. Oh,
Did
Wendy.
you hear what she said though?
Oh,
Laura?
but if she finds
Laura,
if she
hey.
finds that you said AI,
So when I find the
does she
clip
definitely
that
handles-
proves that you said that, I mean, honestly, Laura, I don't know
Then
why
you go find it, Wendy. You go do that. You go
Hold on
find
one
where I
second,
said it
guys.
was AI.
Thank you, Shadow, for the $5 super chat. We've seen the inside of BJ's house. There is no comparison. Holes in the floor, no running water, roaches poop all over. Thank you, Shadow. I really appreciate the super chat.
But hold on. Those pictures were not posted on Twitter. Those pictures were posted to mods who then gave them to her. She's
Deborah,
lying. She's
That's
lying.
not
when-
true. In a few
Wendy?
minutes, I show your Twitter where you have the pictures there.
Wendy,
Why are you talking? You just make yourself look like a
Wendy?
fool.
I never showed a dirty kitchen on Twitter. Okay,
No,
that
I'm talking
never
about-
happened.
I'm talking
That
about the one
never
that you said was a
happened.
dog's tail.
That
The one
never happened, Wendy.
I'm not
What
talking about
you're
that
talking
picture.
about, let me speak one time.
Sorry, go
What-
ahead.
No, you can't.
What
you can't say
I'm
names.
talking about, why would I post that picture? There has to be context behind it, Wendy.
I'm not
but
talking
you-
about that picture.
Any picture. If
Did
you're
you hear her
show-
say
if
though,
you're
Laura, she
saying
said, I'm just
if
making
you're
fun of Laura,
saying
and I said,
hold-
her house has been cleaner. Like, I think she's telling the truth about the construction. And Wendy said, probably, I'm just making
no,
fun of
I
her.
didn't hear that. I didn't hear that.
Okay. I just want to make
I'm
sure.
sorry. Yeah, no, I didn't hear that at all.
So she's clowning you and she's posting it and stuff. And, you know, I've seen the background of your house look
that
cleaner.
the only reason that this topic even came up is because she said that I used
No,
fake
Wendy, it's because you're
pictures.
obsessed. You're
No.
obsessed with me from 5 years ago. Get over me, Wendy. It's
I know
5
that you
years
like to
later.
think that, but that's
It's
not true.
5 years later, Wendy. Nobody
That's not true.
cares anymore. Yes, it is. You keep bringing up stuff from 5, 6, and 7 years ago. Nobody cares.
No, I don't.
All right, what have I done that's so bad in the last 4 years, Wendy? Tell me, enlighten me, please.
I think the most recent thing that I can think of off the top of my head is you putting that picture behind a paywall. I think that's pretty gross.
That was
I
a
think it's
public
pretty.
picture.
No, it was on Facebook.
Yes,
you
it
guys went and
was.
got
That's
it,
a public
and then you put it
picture.
behind your members only. You put it behind your members
So-
only Discord, and I think that's disgusting.
So kind of like you going on my Twitter taking pictures. What's the difference?
I didn't actually. Somebody else put that out, and I clipped it from
didn't
there.
do that either. I didn't go to Facebook either.
You put it
Somebody
in your
else
Discord.
got that for me.
You put
Somebody
it in
else
your
got
Discord.
that for me. What's the
Okay.
difference?
So
Show me
here's
the
in this
difference, Wendy.
community post where she says that I made fake pictures.
Whoa, Wendy, you just said that it's okay for you to take pictures from my Twitter, but I can't get a picture from
No.
someone's Facebook.
That isn't what I said.
That
I
is
said-
what you just said. Show
No,
me
I
the
said
difference.
I said I did not get those pictures off of your Twitter.
And
somebody
I did
else
not get
did.
it off someone's Facebook. Someone
But you
else
did, but you did put it behind a paywall. That's the problem.
That's not a paywall, Wendy. It's
You
a
put it in
public.
your members only Discord. They have to pay to be a member. That's a paywall.
No, there's a lot of people in there that don't pay. It's kind of public now.
Really?
Really.
Yeah. Somehow I don't believe that, but okay.
I don't care
I mean,
if you
just
believe
because
it.
they
It's the truth.
just because they stopped being members. But you
No.
put it in there. You put it in
There's
there.
other
and your-
people I've let in.
Your exact quote was, "If you're a member and in Discord, you can see it." That was your quote.
Why are you even concerned about my Discord or anything I do for that matter?
Well, like, let me cut in here for a
You
minute though.
asked
Like,
me
where it
what
might be
I
like a
had a
dickhead
problem with.
move to, it might be a dickhead move to like post pictures of a dirty house, but pictures of a baby is a lot different.
Agree. Completely
Okay.
agree.
And I'm just gonna throw that out there, but
Okay.
that was her example, Laura. So
Okay, that's personal opinion. So that's the worst thing that you can come up with in the last 4 years.
No, I'm not
Ooh,
saying it's
last
the
4
worst.
years, no,
thing.
there's
Okay,
It's
so
something else.
pretty
name
bad. 4
so
years
name
is a long time,
name
girl.
something else. So name something else in the last 4 years.
How about saying that Brittany should take a gun to herself and make the world a better place?
That's not what I said.
No,
I mean,
actually, that was
oh
Chris
my God. See,
Proudfoot.
if you're just going
I
to deny
thank
everything,
you.
Laura, then
Thank
we can't
That
you.
have
was
a
Chris
conversation.
Proudfoot.
Thank
That was
you.
Chris
Thank
Proudfoot.
you.
That wasn't her.
No, I
That was
heard
Chris
it out of
Proudfoot.
Laura's mouth herself.
You have the clip? Because I never heard that.
It's not
Absolutely.
quite what I said.
I
That's
will
not
find you the
quite
clip.
what I said. That
I
is
know
not
Chris said
quite what
that.
I said.
Saying that Brittany's children will be loved in foster care.
They would. That's
Okay.
a
I
fact.
think that's pretty shitty to say. You asked my
That-
opinion.
that's
Those are the things that,
okay, but that's your opinion.
yes,
just
those are my
because-
opinions. I'm
and-
allowed to have them.
Exactly, but just because you have an opinion, that doesn't make me a bad person. Just because you don't like me, that doesn't make me the horrible person. Or you don't like the things that I do or the things that I say. That doesn't make me horrible. Just because you don't agree with
I
it.
think it does.
And
I
that's
think
what
it
I can't
absolutely
seem
does.
to get through. You don't have to like me. You don't have to like the things I say or do, but that doesn't make me a horrible person just because you don't agree.
It's not that I don't agree. I think you're a terrible human. I think the things you said to people, why aren't you dead
you
yet?
there?
You should be dead by now. Can you not hear me, Laura?
Hello?
Can you hear us?
I can hear you guys.
I can hear you. I can hear
I
you.
can hear Laura.
Okay.
Can
Yeah,
you
but
not
it's,
hear me?
yeah, hold on. It's StreamYard because I dropped the video down. I can pop it back up or pop something back up if that's, you know what I mean, if it's gonna mess us up.
Do you want to drop down and come back up, Laura? Can you hear me?
Me?
And if you need to, yeah, you can. If you need
Can
to.
you hear anybody else or just me?
Right now I can hear you and Queen Bee.
Can you
I mean,
hear
I
me?
heard
Laura?
Wendy. I heard
Can-
Bee Tim,
Can you
Can
hear
you
me,
hear Wendy?
Laura?
but for a minute there I didn't hear anything.
Can you hear me now?
I think we're back now.
Is
She
that a
said she
fucking
could
cow
hear.
in the background? Why is there mooing?
I hear it. Who the fuck's doing that?
Who
I have
has a
no
cow in the background? Who's
Okay,
on a
so what
fucking
I was,
farm?
I don't know what you guys heard, but what I was saying is just because somebody doesn't agree with me or doesn't like me, that doesn't make me a horrible person.
I think it
And I
does.
think that's where the disconnect is. Just be, she doesn't have to like me. She doesn't have to agree with me, but that doesn't make me this horrible person just because our morals are different or our boundaries are different. It just makes us different people. That's my whole point.
What about telling? Oh, there's so much I could say, Laura, but you won't care and you won't listen, so it doesn't even matter. Your history is well documented and well known, Laura.
I
do
don't
not
hear
think
anyone
you're.
if anyone's talking.
I'm talking. She can't hear me. She's gonna have to go out and come back in.
Yeah, you're gonna have to come out and back in
I
because
don't.
she was
And I don't
talking.
think you can hear her. Like, here, drop down and come back up, Laura.
All right.
Okay, I wonder who's the cow in the background. That's what
Yeah,
my
who's
number
got the
question.
cow?
I don't
I
know. It's
guess
not me.
this is-
I
It just
hear it
sounds like
too.
feedback. I don't know. I'm
I have no
muted.
idea.
that's not
It's
feedback.
somebody's
That's,
TV and it's really loud and it's got movement.
Yeah,
I
it's
think it
it's
might
a
be
loud ass
Laura's,
TV.
No, mine
Laura
was
in the
quiet.
background.
I got nothing in my
You knock
background.
Laura's
She's still
off.
there too.
Yeah, I can still hear it.
If I throw her off, will she be able to come back?
Yeah.
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 Just gotta hit the link again. Yeah, she's already asking for the link in chat, so just toss her off. Somebody's
shit,
TV, whoever's
okay.
got a TV on, turn it down.
Yeah, that was Laura.
Oh
It
my
had
God.
to have been because fuck, turn that TV down, Laura. God dang, act like you're brand new to this panel. What the hell you doing?
She's filibustering us with the cow in the background.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Here, Laura, you got like a loud TV in the background with like mooing and shit. Could you turn it down, please? Can you hear me, girl?
What in the hell?
What's going on, Laura?
Why is there a cow?
Denise, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know how my voice changes when I talk about Laura. This is my voice.
I was
This
I was
is
gonna
it.
ask if this is you, Laura, but same background. I know it's her. Like, what the fuck is that, girl?
No, she lives in a barn.
I don't
I
know.
would drop her for
I
right now.
drop her,
Okay,
drop her,
all right,
drop
hold
her.
on. Hold on.
Just because it's either not her or it's somebody else.
Yeah, like someone's trolling us with a cow.
She dropped herself.
I have no
Yeah.
idea.
But yeah, I don't know what she's getting
No
bad
idea.
connection or what. But that was just too funny. Okay, she's back. Hold on. Is that you, Laura?
Yeah, it's me.
Did you turn off the mooing in the back?
I don't have any noise in the back.
No, it's still there. It's the
It's
TV
still there.
or something.
There's some kind of
I don't.
turn it off.
I don't even have a TV on. I swear to God, I'm babysitting.
Oh, maybe that's the kid doing something or
No,
whatever.
I don't think so. I mean, I'll go outside.
I don't know what it is.
No,
It's
he's
something,
walking. He's walking around.
You're babysitting right now, and you're up here talking to me.
God,
Fuck?
Laura, you can't.
It sounds
Laura, you
like
can't get out of your own
God.
fucking way, girl. Dude,
What the hell?
Bitch,
Why
when we used to
are you
be
here
friends.
talking to me when you should be watching a child?
He's 10 years old. I think I can do two things at once.
All right,
I
we're gonna
just-
muscle through the background noise. We're gonna be okay.
Jesus
I find that
Christ.
bizarre.
But Laura, girl, listen. You can't get out of your own way sometimes. Though, like I remember when we used to be friends, I would tell you, like, stop, like put a little bit of a filter on. You know what I mean? Like, why'd you tell people that you're babysitting right now? Like, I don't
Because-
know.
Because I can handle a 10-year-old and talking on a phone for a few minutes. I mean, if you
Yeah, I
can't,
don't- I'm
you
not gonna
got
clutch.
problems.
I'm not gonna clutch my pearls over you babysitting. I don't think it's that big of a deal. But you know,
I mean, it's a bit
I don't know.
ridiculous. The kid's 10. It's not like a little baby.
no, I get it.
Well, great. Well, I hope his parents don't hear this.
Holy fuck, Wendy.
Well, I do.
Jesus Christ.
Dang.
Oh
I wouldn't
God.
want my babysitter being online fighting with anybody while they're supposed to be watching my child.
Be careful, you're dog whistling. You know, you
Oh,
can't
Yeah,
dog
that is a
whistle.
bit of a dog whistle. We gotta keep. We gotta.
That's okay.
Well,
That's
then
all
that's
she
a dog
does.
whistle. I'm 100%
That's
sincere,
what
though.
she does. That's what she does. But
I
it's
don't see
okay.
what's
Would you
wrong
like
with that.
would you like
Anybody
to
in
speak
chat
to
would be
the
okay with
mom?
that?
would you like to speak to the mom, Wendy? I can have her call you later and tell you what an amazing nanny I am, and that I can watch.
Oh Lord,
That I
you
can
don't
do
want
two
her to
things
talk
at
to me.
once.
You
Oh
don't want
yes,
her
I
to
You
do,
talk
don't
to me.
want her to
Wendy.
call
It would be
Wendy.
fine. It would be perfectly fine.
Sure. Have her call
That's
me.
how secure I am.
Okay.
You're
Have her give me a
such a
call.
loser.
Have her give me a
My
call, Laura.
God.
I think that's a great idea. Have her give
Yeah.
me a call, and I'll be happy to let her know how I feel about you. And she can
That's
tell me how great you are.
you would
It'll
too,
be fun.
Wendy. Anything to get close to anything in my life, right, Wendy?
You offered, girl. I didn't ask.
Wendy, if you asked me to talk to anyone in your life, I would say no, thank you. But with you,
Well, you don't
it's you
have
just
anything to
want to
say
get
about me.
you
I've got
just
plenty to
want
say
to
about
get
you.
somebody in my life because you just want to be close to me. I
Yes,
get it, Wendy.
I'm
I
so
get
known
it.
for going into your real life, Laura. I'm so
I
known for having such a
totally get
history
it.
of that.
I totally get it.
I do. I have such a history of going into your real life. I have such a history of wanting to know all the secrets
Wendy,
of
the
your
only
inner
reason
circle.
you re-upped your channel is because my channel got traction again, and you're like, oh, we gotta get in there. We gotta fucking try to
Yeah,
make
no,
friends.
that's not
Uh,
why either. You started
Yeah, that
rewriting
is
history.
why.
You
I
started
didn't rewrite
rewriting history.
anything. I
Sure
didn't
did.
rewrite anything.
Sure
Nope.
did. And
Sure
I corrected
didn't.
it.
mean, to be
Nope.
fair, the last two streams you did address her. I'm just going to throw that out there. But I don't think that that's her sole purpose. Like, I think she wanted to respond to things I said about Dr. Phil in the last
No,
one.
I don't mean about that. I'm talking like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
I don't mean recently.
Yes, I came out of retirement because I heard that you
There you
were
go.
rewriting.
Ding,
You were
ding, ding,
rewriting
ding.
history. Yes,
Ding,
you were
ding, ding,
rewriting.
ding.
You were rewriting history, and I
Ding,
came
ding,
to
ding,
set the
ding.
record straight. Yes, I did.
Ding, ding, ding,
Absolutely.
ding, ding.
And then I did a stream on Mommy Ramblings, and then I did a couple more on probably you. Yeah, sure did.
Okay, Wendy.
And I'm going to
Can
keep
we,
Definitely.
doing them as
can we
long as
make
you
a co-
continue to keep rewriting history. I'm going to put the truth out.
Can
Okay,
we
you
make a
do that,
comment on
Wendy.
how unprofessional Cappy is laughing in the middle of this? Unbelievable. Can we like
She's fucking
give her a
hilarious.
1 star in the chat? 1 star for fucking Cappy as this host of this fucking channel. Just
Look at every
laughing in the
time she goes,
background.
ding, 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 ding.
That's it. Ding, ding, ding,
Right,
ding.
because she can't be quiet to have an adult conversation.
Oh, that
She doesn't
it's
wanna
all
let me
me,
have a
Wendy.
finish
It's
a
all me,
sentence.
Wendy. It's all me, Wendy.
Well,
It's
what have I
I'm
done
much,
to you that's
it
so
must be
horrible,
me.
Laura?
immature for this
What
conversation.
have I done
but-
that's so horrible to you?
Wendy, it doesn't matter. I don't like you. I don't talk about you. I
Yes,
don't
you
make
do. You just
videos
did a whole
about
stream
you.
on me, girl. I was even in the
I
thumbnail.
did? When did I do a whole stream about you, Wendy?
I was in
Please
the thumbnail. I
enlighten
didn't
me.
watch the stream. I just know that you did, and I was in the
Wendy,
thumbnail.
I
That's
didn't
what
do
I
a
know.
whole stream about you like ever.
Are
I
you
don't
really
even
trying to tell
talk
me that
about
you
you.
didn't just do a stream where I'm in the where you put
You're in the thumbnail.
where
Yeah,
I'm in the
you
thumbnail? Okay, so you
yeah.
did
Oh.
talk about me. Don't
No,
pretend that
I
you don't talk about me because you do.
whoa, Wendy. I
Don't
spoke about
lie.
you for 15 minutes, literally.
Okay, that's talking about me, is it
15
not?
minutes.
All right.
One time.
Also, I want to say this.
It's not one
please.
time, Laura. You talk about me
Yes,
often.
it is, Wendy. No, I
No, it
don't.
is
I know you
not.
wish I do, but I don't.
People in the
that's not
chat. I know Cappy has said that. Please don't insult either of the people, panel guests. So just a heads up, people in
Yeah,
chat. Thank you.
no horse comments and no
No
fat
one
comments for
tons
Wendy.
or
No one
yeah.
tons. No, none of that. Okay, we can say bitches and hoes and liars and all that stuff, but I don't want anybody dragging each other's appearance, please.
Honestly, I don't even care. I can't see chat, but I don't even
I don't
care.
like it though, Laura. You know, I don't like it for anybody. So, you know, and
Yeah.
sometimes with like that's usually not my go-to. Every once in a while, if someone brings that energy to me, I'll give it back. But with two of my panel guests, people in my chat, friend or foe, I don't really like it.
But I'm very secure in my look, so I don't really care. It doesn't bother me.
Yeah, I've never
think the
cared about
cows
that
are
name
okay,
either,
you
but I
know.
understand your rules. It's fine. It's never bothered me that Laura can't think of anything clever to say.
That's it, Wendy.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's my opinion.
And you're entitled to it. It doesn't mean I have to give a fuck.
Yeah, no, I don't expect you to care about that. Why would you?
I
care
don't.
about your opinion. Why would I?
Obviously, you do.
No, I've never cared about your opinion, Laura. That's always been your problem with
Okay.
me.
That's why you talk about me all the time, Wendy, because you don't care about me, right? You don't watch me either, right?
Again, I don't actually. Again, if you're going to
Yeah,
rewrite
okay.
history, I'm going to put the truth out.
Nobody's rewriting history, Wonton. I own everything I've ever
Hey.
done. I own everything I've ever done, which is more than most can say around here.
No more one times, Laura. Not for
Um,
love.
All right, I
being
apologize.
exposed for us being a disgusting CPS caller is not owning anything. You would do it again. You said so yourself.
No, that's not what happened, Wendy.
Yes, it
Yes, I
is.
did. Hold on. Yes, I did write that in the text,
Yes, you
but
did.
there's more context to that, and there was
The
more
context
context to
is
the
I would do it again
conversation.
if it wasn't so obvious.
No, again, there was more context and there was more aggravation, and we were talking about something. There was more to it. It wasn't as simple as, oh, okay, I'll do it again. That's the problem with all
That's
your
not what I
clips.
said.
That
That
is
isn't
the
what I said.
problem with all of your clips. There's no context behind it. There's one little piece of it. You can do that
Explain.
to anybody.
Okay.
You
Explain
can
to me the
take, can I
context.
speak? Can I speak?
Sure.
You
Sorry.
can take a little piece of something and make it sound like it's the worst thing in the world because you don't have a before and after of it. You don't
Okay.
have the entire
Fair.
context of it.
Fair enough.
I
Explain
want
to
to say
me the
something.
context. Explain to me the context in which I'd do it again if it wasn't so obvious. Makes sense. Go ahead.
Okay,
I want to
I
say something really
would.
quick though.
All
Okay,
right,
so
go.
you go. You go. No, you go, and then I'll go.
I would, except I'm fucking over it. I've already apologized for it and I've moved on from it. It was 6 fucking years ago. If you can't get over it, I don't know what to tell you. But I've already
So you're not going to
apologized.
explain the
Hold on,
context.
hold on. I am not answering for it again. I've apologized publicly. I apologized to her privately and publicly, and I've moved on. I'm not rehashing it. I'm not going through it again. I'm over it. And
You,
if you can't get
You're
over
the
it,
one-
that
that's
didn't
on
happen
you.
privately.
you're the
I-
one
It's
who
snowing.
said there was context, and I'm simply asking for the context. Did you hear me?
Oh God, I thought I lost you guys. They were
I
here
heard you.
quiet.
No, he was talking to me. All right, what?
I said you're the one who said there was context, so I'm asking
There
you to
was
explain
context,
the context.
but
I'm
I don't
asking you
have to
it.
explain it. I don't need to explain it.
You don't have
I'm
to.
done.
So then I'm allowed
No,
to
I
fill in my
don't.
own context. Yeah.
I don't. You can fill in whatever you want. It was
But
4
that's
or
the
5
problem.
years
Like she
ago.
will create her own context, I guess. Like
Absolutely.
you're not going to share it, right?
She's gonna
So-
create her own
Absolutely.
I wanted to say
context
something
anyway.
though. Listen, like you do talk about Laura a lot, like Wendy. That is actually like one of the points I was making, right? But
Sure.
Laura, like regarding the situation with the CPS call, I feel like if you apologize with no buts, and I don't mean literally saying the word but, like it should have been just been an apology and you willing to take the backlash for it
I
from
did.
here on out, and just but there was always a like I did it because of this, and this is why I did it. It's like no explaining, no explanation, just a I'm sorry, what I did was fucking wrong, and leave it at that, and
did do
leave
that.
it alone.
I did
But
do
you
that.
didn't-
I
you didn't
did
do
do that. I even wrote that to Makeup Monster privately. Yes, I
Cynthia,
did.
she wouldn't shut the fuck up about me.
No,
Yeah,
That's the
that's
reason.
not what that
Yeah.
letter said at all.
No, that's not what the email said that you sent her. That's what you said on your channel.
yeah.
In the
Many
That's what I
when I
times.
heard. Yeah.
when I first all right, there were 2 lives that I did. The first one was my knee-jerk reaction, which I was very defensive. I was blindsided by ex-mods doing this. But then after I had time to calm down, I did a second live, which was much more not a knee-jerk reaction. It was very apologetic. There was no buts, there was no excuses. Everyone always reverts back to the first one and they forget about the second one.
But then after the second one, there was many more of like, well, fuck you, then I don't care kind of vibe.
Mhm.
Like,
Because
you know what I mean?
because
of
that was
you made me do
the
it.
defense. Because that was the defense.
Okay. Well,
But do you understand that because you do that, it gives the impression that you're not actually genuinely sorry.
right.
But okay, and I get that, but what more did anyone want from you? Do you want blood? I mean, once someone truly
Send to the kid really quick.
apologizes, But once someone truly apologizes, which I did in that second live, and I reached out to her and truly apologized, after that, there's nothing else I can do.
But I
Like,
think you expected it to go away a lot quicker than it should have. Like, see, like, because there was a couple years where Makeup Mobster, and listen, fuck Makeup Mobster the long way. I can't stand her right now. But I felt like she knew in her heart that you did that to her, right? And she had this piece of proof, right? And it was something you had said, and it really wasn't solid proof. So there was a lot of people like me that was like, you know, whatever. But I hate like that you guys, you know, that you feel that she did that, but I don't think she called CPS. It wasn't definitive proof, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then when it came out that you did it, I felt bad for her in the way of like feeling dismissed and gaslit and shit. You know what I mean? And of course, like I feel like once you said sorry the second time, that you felt like it should just go away. And
No.
that's like not realistic thinking though. Like, you know how shit goes on here forever and ever and ever. And a CPS call is like the worst thing you could do, right?
Also,
And-
Cheesy's comment where you said you called someone's union and accused them of SA.
What? I never
That's-
called anyone's
She didn't
union.
call the union. She
That's
didn't
a
call the
lie.
union.
Yeah, that's what
threatened-
Cheesy.
She threatened to call the union and say
Oh,
that
that's
he
not.
molested children. He'd be fired on the spot. Destroying their lives would make her happy. Things like that. She never
That's
actually
terrible.
called, to my knowledge.
Yeah,
No, I never did it.
yeah, but you should not have said that. You probably
Okay.
should.
Again, it was 5 years ago.
Well, and I feel like, you know, you have toned it down a lot in the last couple of years. You still while out and do some crazy shit sometimes, though. But back in the day, you were fucking saying all kinds of fucking crazy shit, and I don't remember the union one, but
In all fairness, I didn't say anything that's any worse than what's said today. Not by me, by other people. I mean, I've heard some of the craziest shit being said by other people, and it seems to be okay.
I don't think that it's okay when people do things.
I think the union one is pretty
I can
bad.
agree with you to a degree, though. Like, there are some really fucking terrible things said and terrible things done, other than your CPS call. I get that, but you taking like accountability and true accountability to where people would like accept it wouldn't be you talking about other people doing bad things. That's another like form of a butt. Do you understand what I mean?
Also,
No,
what about you said about Wispy 2 years ago? That's another Cheesy saying.
Okay.
Right. Saying, you know, hopefully you
So-
can't walk now and things like that.
Let me address this for a final time. I had said nothing to Wispy, and Wispy poked and poked and poked and poked and poked and poked. When she finally poked me hard enough, I snapped back. That's it. It's not like I was poking at her over and over and over, and then something was said. No, she poked and poked and poked and poked until I finally couldn't take anymore, and then I snapped back.
Laura,
That's what happened.
serious question, okay? Genuine question. It feels like to me you want to live in a community where you can say whatever you want to whomever you want, and no one's allowed to say anything about you back.
No,
Why-
that's actually
why-
the opposite.
Why do you seem to have no control over your own mouth? I guess would be my question. Everybody made you do it. They poked and poked and poked. If only there was something in your head to control the things you say. How do you have no
Wendy,
control over your own mouth?
How many times have
I'm
you
asking
heard
you
me?
a question.
I
Answer
am answering it.
All
How
right,
many
go.
times over the years have you heard me say, if you poke and poke and poke me, I'm going to go lower than you want? I have said that a lot. And I tell people, don't poke and poke and poke unless you want a response that you might not like. I've told people that. So when I then come out with something after someone pokes and pokes and pokes, you can't be shocked at my response.
Do you not feel like you were having a sincere back and forth with either me or Wispy or any of the other people that, you know, are supposedly poking you? Do you not feel like you've gone back and forth with people?
Absolutely not.
So you
I mean,
think
in
that
the
everyone just
past-
people
In the
think
past,
so
I
you-
have.
So you
I
feel like
wasn't
people
doing a
pick
back
your
and forth
name.
with Wispy.
Okay, so you think that people pick your name out of a hat and just go for you
No, not all the
completely
time.
without reason,
Not all the time.
but sometimes,
Sometimes.
and you really believe that.
Yeah, 100%. Like me and Brittany, that's a back and forth. We go back and forth. Me and you have gone back and forth in the past. Wispy, I never really went back and forth with Wispy. There are people I've gone back and forth. I haven't spoke about in over 2 years.
So if
That's not a back and forth. I don't
another
do a back and
creator,
forth with Alicia either. I don't talk about her.
so if another channel holder in this community decides they want to cover you as a public channel, that's a problem for you.
I don't listen. So no, I don't care.
But
see,
you
that's
call
like
it
not
you call it
entirely
poking.
true though. Like either because okay, so I've heard you bring up Makeup Mobster, but you haven't based a whole live stream on her. But if she gets brought up in the chat or something like that, you'll be like, yeah, fuck that bitch or whatever.
Yeah.
So you do like technically bring her up, but like
that's
I
not
wouldn't
a-
I
say
agree
that
with
you-
that sentiment.
That's not
Yeah,
a back
like-
and forth.
Right. But sometimes I look at a lot of people do that in this community where they'll be brought up for 5 seconds and they'll be like, you did a whole stream on me. I get that. But you got to acknowledge that, yeah, you have brought her up or acknowledged her in your streams in, not that long ago.
I may have said
it's
something about her,
disingenuous.
but that's not I don't talk about her. That's not a back and forth. That's a casual, like somebody brings her up for 2 seconds. I mean, you can't compare that to an
and she,
entire live.
Like she definitely addresses you often. I mean, there's no denying that. But like just back to like the whole apology thing though. Do you understand what I mean by like giving, like I pinned UA's comment for a minute, like giving reasons what for is kind of the same as but, like it's in the form of but because you're diverting to another point.
And I
You get what I'm saying?
absolutely agree with that. But that's why the second live that I did, and I didn't expect people to just forget it. I didn't expect but it's been 5
It felt
years.
that way though. I'm going to be totally honest with you, Laura. It did feel that way. It felt like you were very you got the backlash and you were really impatient with like people not coming back from it.
But I think that's just a normal human defense mechanism, honestly.
Yeah, you could say that, but I kind of feel like that it's more your personality that I don't know.
Maybe a defense mechanism. But also, who else is held accountable from shit 5 years ago? Nobody. There's not a single person
like
here.
the CPS call and all that, like that. You've been here long enough to know like that's like the worst thing you can do to somebody.
I understand.
And it was done to you. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't know.
But like I said, how long do you hold someone accountable for something that they can't change? You can't take it back. You can't change it.
I think that you'd get a better reaction if there wasn't so much giving reasons for and buts. Like,
Right.
I feel
I
like
think you would have gotten a way better reaction.
But I've
if you
been
seemed
there.
actually
But
sorry.
I did that already. I've already been there. That was years ago when I wrote her the letter. And I apologized to her, which is really the only person that mattered to give an apology to, was her. And I gave her a sincere apology. And nobody could read that letter and deny that. She's the only one that I truly owed that to. And I gave it to her. No buts, no ends, no nothing. And I think that's where my defense comes in, because the only person that truly mattered got that, what you guys were looking for, or what you guys think I owed the community. But she got that from the heart.
Yeah, I don't think you owe the
and
community
listen, throw,
anything. I've never thought that.
But she got that true apology. She got that, I cannot take it back and I am so sorry. Like, there was nothing, and that was a totally heartfelt letter. There was no buts in it. There was no, well, you did this, so there was none of that.
Right.
I mean, it was a
She said she
truly
never got that
heartfelt
email.
letter. Yes, she did get it.
I know she said that she didn't though originally. I don't know if she looked in her spam. Maybe you were there. I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna
Hang
say
on a
that. Yeah,
second.
she said she
Zigzag, I
didn't
love
do it.
you. Good to see you, sweetheart.
Is that
Sorry.
Ziggy in chat? Hey,
Yeah,
Ziggy.
yeah. I just wanted to
I
say
thought
hi.
Zigzag passed.
No, Kit Kat
That's a
did.
different
Oh,
zigzag.
okay. My bad.
Well,
Wait,
I'm gonna
wait,
pretend I
that's a
know who
different.
that
That's a
is.
different
wait,
Ziggy.
wait, wait.
Kit Kat did
It's
pass. Yes,
No, not
Okay.
Ziggy. I was thinking Kit Kat, Zigzag. They were good friends, right?
very
a
good.
lady
yes.
named Ziggy
Yeah.
passed as well.
No,
Yes, a long time
Ziggy I
ago.
knew, obviously. But no,
Okay, sorry,
I
I
was
was
thinking
confused.
I knew Zigzag and Kit Kat were really good friends. I knew one of them passed,
How about
but I
Wiggy?
couldn't remember.
Do you guys know Wiggy?
Who, T-Rev?
No, Wiggy. No, that's what because Zigzag Kit Kat. I figured Wiggy. That was a
Yeah,
joke.
no.
Good to see you, Ziggy. Good to see you, baby girl.
We have weird names in this community.
Yeah, we do.
All of us have
but-
good names like B Tim. I'm just saying that's just a classic.
Right.
Yeah,
We can't
fair
all
enough.
be like you, B Tim, with your fancy name. But I just we'll just end it here. Like I just feel like I agree with Wendy in the way of like it was probably important to address the community because everybody found out about it and they're gonna ask you about it. However, like, did you owe the community like an apology? I feel like that should have been directed to Leanna and nobody else. But I do, however, I feel like you would have got a better response if you just like shut it down and didn't try to give reasons and and then get frustrated and tell people to fuck off. It was just kind of something you're just gonna have to accept that you did that was
But-
fucked up, and you know what I mean.
But again, you're reverting back to my first knee-jerk reaction. You're not talking about
No, I'm
my
not, though.
second
I'm not.
live that I
No, and I
addressed
said
without
second
any
live.
buts. But I
think I said
addressed
second
that
live.
without any excuses, without any buts, without any,
I intended on saying second live. But after the second live, there was, and you said it was like a human reaction. There was a lot of like, I don't care if and fuck yous, but I did it for this and that. And I just feel like if there was none of that, it might have Leanna would probably still be going on about it, but I don't feel like everybody else would.
And Laura, I mean, to be fair, you still low-key threaten things like that. If I'm such a real lifer, why do you poke me? That's a low-key threat, and you know it. And that's exactly how you mean it to be. You threatened to call KB Bell's husband. Job
who the hell is
just
Katie
recently?
Bell?
KB Bells. That's how
No,
I say her name.
didn't. I haven't even talked about KB Bells in years.
She's in the chat right now saying that you threatened to. Hold on, let me scroll back. I don't
I
want
don't
to say
care
it
what
wrong.
she says. I never threatened anything.
Let me scroll back.
She's the one that said, "Oh, my kid knows her football coach and blah blah blah." Or my husband knows her son's football coach. She's
KB
the
Bells,
one that
I
made
can't
the
find your
threats.
comment. Read it or write it again, please. Just so I can say it correctly. I don't want to say it wrong. But you do
Say
low-key
the name
threaten.
again. It was K.
You low-key threaten my son. How's your son doing overseas? You low-key threaten all the time. to still
Wendy,
go real
this
life.
is
That
5
doesn't-
years ago, Wendy.
No, you just did that recently, Laura. This was this year. Since I've
Wendy,
been back. And listen, let me finish my sentence first, okay? You do that, and then it doesn't make what you did to make a mobster sound like you're genuinely learned anything, genuinely sorry. You still threaten to go real life.
Wendy,
You
I
still
don't
do
go
that
real
when you're
life.
quote poked.
Wendy, I don't go real life. I made that mistake one time. That was
Then why
it.
would you threaten? Why would you talk about my son being overseas?
I didn't
When
even know
I
your
know
son
that you
was
know where he
overseas.
is, or you've said you know where he
I
is.
have
He's
no
in
idea where
Zimbabwe.
your son is.
He's in Zimbabwe. That's where he is.
That's cool.
It is. He's going for his PhD. It's incredible. But my point is, you did low-key threaten, and KB Bells. Let me say it again so I know I say it correctly. You still low-key threaten to go real life on people. You say things like, "If I'm such a bad CPS caller, why would you poke me? Because it kind of sounds like you want me to do it again."
No,
say things like that.
No, Wendy, let me explain that. What that means is if people tell me that I'm such a real lifer, then why would you poke someone that you think is a real lifer? That's what that means.
Because why? What's the rest of that sentence? Because why?
That's it. Because if I'm all right, let me put it like this. If someone's a murderer, Okay. Are you going to poke them and try to put them in a position where they're going to murder you? No.
Right, because they might
You're
murder
going
me,
to
right?
exactly.
Okay.
So
So if
if you're
you
hold on. So if you think that someone's such a real lifer, then why would you go after them and not expect them to go real life? That it doesn't
Right.
make sense.
But
But
that's
my point
implying.
is, but
That's not a
I'm
good
not a,
sentence.
no, but I'm not a real lifer. And
But
they
you are,
know,
though.
Say that.
hold on. They know I'm not a real lifer or they wouldn't poke me. That's
But
my
we
point.
know that you are a real lifer.
No, I'm not, Wendy. I made a mistake
KB
5
Bell
years ago.
said she read a comment I made supporting her prior wish list, yet threatened to call my husband's job.
There it is.
What?
That's what KB Bell
You
said.
seem to
I
forget
pinned
all
it.
the things that you do, which is why I enjoy clowning on you. Honestly, it brings me great joy.
Wendy, you couldn't clown on me if you put on a bozo suit.
That was a good one.
That was a good one.
That was
That
funny.
was a good one. That was a-
And yes, I can. Watch my streams.
No,
They're
you
hilarious.
can't. And
But
nothing.
regardless, that's what KB Bell said that you did.
Okay.
And you make it sound like you're willing to do that again.
No, that's not what I'm saying. You're
that's how everyone takes it.
misinterpreting it. No, let me try this again. If
Oh, I heard your
if you
explanation. I just
think
don't buy it.
someone is a real lifer and if you think someone is going to hurt you, you don't do anything to perpetrate that hurt because you're afraid they're going to hurt you. The only reason that you would do that is if you know that you can push them and they're not going to do anything to you. That's why you don't fuck with true real lifers, Wendy. Like, that's why you never really went after true real lifers because you know they will screw with your real life. But you screw with me because you know I'm not going to go after your real life. You know that. That's
Wait,
why
did you
it's
call? Wait,
You
did you
can't do
call?
anything
Did you
to my
call
real
BJ
life.
CPS office?
no. No,
You called your
you know what
doctor?
they're talking about? No,
You called
I
your
never
doctor?
called the doctor. I never called the doctor. What I called was the clinic and never gave a name or anything. I called the clinic to find out. I forgot what it was, but it was something like
It was about her
very
drug test.
generic. No, it was very generic. I never gave a name. I never gave any
Like a general
information.
question?
Yeah, it was a general question. I did it live. And no, I never called the CPS office ever.
That's still like, I don't know. Like I your general question or not, I don't know.
It
When
was
it's
a
like when
general
it's regarding like custody and kids and
no,
doctor's
it was a
appointments and shit, I don't know.
it was a general question like, do you do testing there? Or do you do CPS testing there? It was that kind of general question. Had nothing to do with her case at
But
all.
why would you call that clinic and say that? Ask that, though?
Because somebody came to me with information saying that they don't do that kind of testing there or they don't do CPS testing there. And instead of going with that information, I called to find out if that was true or not. I mean, it was that generalized.
Oh.
I don't know. Still not okay.
It was
I don't know. I think you should have just kept it. Just don't do that and just keep everything to reviews. You know what I mean?
yeah, but I didn't want to give false information either. And I didn't want people running around with false information saying, well, she didn't get tested there and blah, blah, blah. When yes, she did.
I need to address Sweet Lulu. She definitely wants my attention. Sweet Lulu, do you want to take a link and come have a conversation? I've talked ad nauseum about St. Jude, and I'm happy to talk about it more if you want. I apologized profusely, and to this day, I'm still sorry for not asking more questions, not demanding receipts like I should have. But I didn't take a dime from that channel. I never have. I didn't get a dime off of that channel.
How many years ago was that?
2020.
Okay.
2021.
So 5 years ago. Everyone should forget
Ish.
about it.
Yeah. But
Well,
I didn't.
honestly, I already like said what I said about that though. Like I really felt like Diane left you guys hanging in the fucking breeze. It was pretty shitty of her to do, and I didn't feel like you guys.
I mean,
really
if
deserved
anyone
the
can
shit you
prove
got.
otherwise, by all means do so. But I didn't get a dime, not a single dime off of that channel. I wish that I would have done 1,000 things differently. To this day, I still wish that I had done 1,000 things differently. I loved our channel. I thought it was a lot of fun and it was good for the community, in my opinion. And I miss it. I miss, how much fun we used to have. But I didn't make a dime. I didn't take
So you
a dime.
you guys raised money and then she just kept the money. I don't know nothing about it, so I'm just asking.
Right.
Well, she wouldn't show receipts for it. So
Right. It was her money. It was given to her. And she did donate some to St. Jude, but I don't know how much. And I don't need to know anymore. It's all water under the bridge or over the bridge or gone down the fucking river by now. But to accuse me of something with no evidence is not fair.
So let me ask you a question. Why is it okay for yours 5 years ago to be under the bridge and everything else, but not mine?
If again, Laura, if you have evidence that I've done something wrong on that channel, by all means, put it out.
That's not the point. The point is, it was 5 years ago, and you're like, everything is done under the river, blah blah blah.
I said, I've talked about it ad nauseum. I'll continue to talk about it.
And so have I. And so have I.
I'm still just as sorry as I was when it all happened.
And so am I.
Yeah, but I don't say things like, don't poke me or I might, steal all your money. I don't know. I don't know what's
but that's personality differences. That doesn't make one better than the other.
Yeah, but you shouldn't say it because it makes you look bad. I mean, realistically, it's kind of like a veiled threat when you say something like that. And it's not good
you
to
guys,
say.
no, you guys are taking it wrong. Let me try this one more time. If you think that someone is a true real lifer, you will stay away from them. I am not a real lifer. That's why Wendy has no problem poking me because she knows I'm not going to go after her real life.
Is Betty a real lifer?
Fuck yeah, she's a real lifer.
And we review her?
You
look
have
what happened.
CPS though. You have gone real life before, and you make idle threats all the time about making comments what's your son up to? What about your husband or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
And
you
that
do.
And
you always have, Laura.
I don't think that anybody that's not proof that you're not a real lifer that people go at you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, so then don't poke me and you don't have to worry about it. I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, Jesus
you want to live in a world where you can say whatever you want about whoever you want and no one's allowed to say anything back. That's just not real.
That's not what I'm saying. But don't forget it. You're not understanding. You're just not understanding.
No, I do understand. I think what I'm not doing is buying into what you're saying.
You can't get mad at me when you just say people can say whatever they want. Okay, well, so can I. I can say whatever I want too.
People can have a disgusting reaction to what you say.
And I can have a disgusting reaction to you.
Okay, can I say this? It's like a feedback loop. Let's say you say something like that, you get the person angry, and then they're going to review you more, and then you're going to get more angry, and then you're going to be like, they're poking me, and then it's kind of like a feedback loop. So probably best not to say that line that you're going to do that, and just just keep it online and just review them if you want, and we'll clown them and just keep it moving. But when you say things like, if I'm a real lifer, I would do this. You know what I mean? I just wouldn't say that. Just my advice to you, because it gets used against you.
I probably wouldn't say that either. And that's what I mean by you can't get out of your own fucking way. You're up here trying to explain how you're not a real lifer, but then you're the veiled threats. If I was a real lifer, why are you poking me then? That can be taken really negatively.
By the way, have you gone to, Indy says I should ask you, have you gone to church and volunteered at the soup kitchen? Because I told BJ to do that.
I absolutely have not done that. Anytime lately. I probably do.
To Laura, she has to go to the soup kitchen.
Oh, Laura, yeah, she should probably go do that.
Cap, that sweet Lulu person in chat wants a link. I don't know if you are interested in.
Oh God, I really don't want to revisit the St. Jude shit, but
me either. But I'm not afraid to talk about it.
What did you do in first grade, Cappy? We're gonna have to review that too. You're done for. Fuck you,
right,
Cappy.
All right, hold on.
2015. Let's go. Why don't we go to 2005? Who has up for 2005?
Right.
Let's go 20 years.
It's been ad nauseum, especially.
I wanted to say something really quick though. The moderators, though, that were by Laura's side harboring this fucking secret to me are just as fucked up. And then they come out and they're like, oh, I'm gonna expose this information. The same thing with the whole situation with the fucking, oh god, what was that situation with the fucking, I don't even know if I should bring it up. Anyway, never mind. Fucking never mind. Hold on. One thing at a time. Links in the chat.
All right, Cappy's learned like this is
But
trial by fire.
there was another situation with Laura a couple years prior to that where the moderators were like totally let off the hook too, and I'm just like, no. You're sitting in a group chat and she's saying X, Y, and Z, or doing X, Y, and Z, and you're just fine with it, cheering it on, even having fun with it, and fine with it. Then you're just as fucking bad.
I have said
I
that
don't-
before, that if you are comfortable with the conversation while it's happening and you don't have a problem with it until after you guys fall out, you know,
Right.
that feels disingenuous to me as well. Like you should have had a problem with it all along, in my opinion.
definitely.
Thank you, Ziggy. I know you will, babe. I think I'm okay though.
I thought that was
But I
Ziggy.
love you.
I thought that was
Sweet
Ziggy
Lulu, your
Bones.
camera's on, hun. I put the overlay up, but you're okay. I'll leave the overlay up, okay? Okay, hey, can you hear us, Sweet Lulu?
Yes.
Hey, what's up?
Hey,
Can you
what you got for
hear
me?
me, Cappy?
Yeah, I can
Yes,
hear you. Can
we can hear you.
you hear Wendy?
Hello?
Can you hear
Okay.
Wendy?
Yes.
Okay.
Wendy, can I hear you?
I hope so. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. What you got for me?
Wendy, there's an echo.
That's Cappy. You got to just deal with it.
I don't hear the echo.
If you have headphones,
Yeah,
you
it's
can
going
hear it.
through the whole. It's going through. Yeah.
Oh, I think that you maybe left your YouTube open. Did you pause your
Oh
YouTube
yeah, shut
before
your
you hit the
YouTube
link?
down. Put your YouTube on mute. I've done
How
that
do
before.
I
From him
do
saying
that?
it's me, dude.
Uh,
Here, drop back out and
Whose
hit.
dog is that?
like, I think it's Sweet Lulu's. Before, like, drop back out and go to your YouTube where you were watching my video and pause it before you hit the link. Okay.
While she's doing that, I'm gonna run to the little girl's room. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Double the Cappy, double the
Fucking
fun.
be Tim saying fucking it was me echoing. Fool, I swear to God, I don't need your shit today. Swear to God. You like my little troll backstage overlay? Isn't it cute?
It kind of brings back 2020 vibes, you know? I feel
Does
like we
it?
traveled back into the drama community. Like we just took a
I
teleportation
know.
device. We're back.
Oh, they were all so mad at me yesterday for sure, though. They were like, fuck, Cappy, you know better, bitch.
It's like, fuck the drama. Let's go back in time. We want to go to better times. Let's go. Can I come with you? This channel's your DeLorean to travel back in time.
Is that you, Laura?
Yeah, it's me.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. It's wild. Please pass up Dramamine before Time War.
Yeah, we're back in
That's
time. We're
Lord.
back in.
Oh,
We're
Lord.
talking about shit from 2015.
All
Let's
right, I'm
go.
back.
Okay, Sweet Lulu's not back yet.
Oh, all right. Sorry.
I don't
How much
think.
was the money that was
Oh, wait,
raised for
she's back.
St. Jude? How much was it? If you don't mind me asking.
Can you hear me, Sweet Lulu?
B Tim,
You
to be
got
honest, I
your
still don't
camera
know.
on. You got your camera on, but the overlay's up, so don't worry, Sweet Lulu. Okay. Can you hear me, babe? Is the echo gone? I can see you, but I can't hear you, Sweet Lulu. You're muted. There we go. I can hear you now. Now you're quiet again. Check your mute button, hun.
This is Cappy from tech support.
That's right.
Hello.
Okay, I can hear you
Hello.
now.
Come here.
There you go.
I'm putting my dog away.
Okay. And I'll
Okay.
keep the
Hi,
overlay. I'll
hi,
keep the
Wendy.
overlay up.
hey everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
There is an echo, so I'm going to try to speak and then shut up and let everybody else talk.
Okay.
Okay. But my first important question is your dog overweight?
Is my dog what?
Overweight.
Yes, he is.
He's joking around.
I'm fucking
Stop
with
it, beat him. I swear to God. He asks everybody that. He's mean. He fat shames animals all the time. He does it to me and Queen Bee all the time. Anyhow, you go on.
Okay, Wendy, if you could hear me for a second.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. I wrote that about St. Jude's not because I feel that you had anything to do with it.
Okay.
But to show you how ridiculous it is for you to keep harping on Laura for something that happened 5 years ago.
Okay. So you don't have any questions for me?
Amen. Thank you.
Let it go.
No, I'm not going to let it go. And I don't have to.
Okay,
You know
fine.
what?
You
Was
can
the
absolutely-
point bringing up St. Jude's because it was a long time ago? Is that what you meant by
Yeah,
that?
my point was if you can bring up what Laura did 5 years ago, yes, that's
Okay.
what I meant.
Here's the issue that I have with that logic. I didn't do anything wrong to St. Jude. Laura actually did call CPS on somebody with a disgusting accusation.
When I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt, but you have not proved anything to me.
Nor has anyone ever proven otherwise, ma'am. All due respect.
And Laura at least admitted it, and
No, she was busted.
no, she
Yes.
apologized more than once.
Fine. If you want to believe that is a sincere apology, you're welcome to do that.
What do you want from her? What would be a sincere apology? Her first child?
9 pints of
Honestly-
blood.
Yeah, no, honestly, I don't.
joking.
I honestly don't need her to do anything more. That's not for me
Then
to have an
lay
opinion
off
about.
her. Then lay off her.
I don't only talk about Laura making a CPS call. That's not the only thing I discuss when I discuss her.
You're obsessed with her for 5 years. You and MM don't let it drop.
That's not true though. I don't know why you're saying that, but that isn't true. I mean, but you can think that if you want. It's just not true.
I disagree with you. I listen to you. I know what you guys are doing, and it's harassment.
No.
I don't know about harassment.
I don't
Like,
think
you
it's
know,
harassment.
MM does definitely has covered Laura and reviewed Laura endlessly, pre CPS call and post CPS call. Wendy's covered her a lot as well. But harassment, I'm not gonna pin that on either one of them.
Yeah, it's not
I don't think
harassment.
that's fair.
I don't bother her real life. I cover what she does on the internet,
That's
which is
fair.
absolutely
That's fair, Cappy. But what's good for the goose is good for the gander. And what you guys are accusing Laura of is no worse than the things that you've been accused of.
To be fair,
I
it's
disagree with
CPS
that, ma'am.
is worse than
I think
the
calling
fundraiser.
CPS with a disgusting allegation about an 8-year-old and his father watching pornography is way different than me not stealing money from St. Jude.
Collecting money for St. Jude's and pocketing it is pretty bad.
Which I did not do.
Yeah,
Is
what
that
it sounds.
so?
it
I
sounds
should
like-
believe you. I should completely believe you because you
Unless
said
you have
didn't do
evidence
it.
to show otherwise. Do you have any evidence to the contrary?
Do you have evidence that you didn't?
Well, I don't think that's how the judicial system works.
I don't know if you saw what my moderator Christina from Flint said. Like, and I remember this happening where Wendy like said, hey, like tally up an amount, I'll pay it back. Like, what do you guys want me to do? Like, and because I remember when it was going down, like her and Randy were getting it bad, dude. And Diane was like nowhere to be found, and they were taking it all the brunt of it. And
She never paid back a dime, by the way.
No, I didn't. I was told I didn't have to.
well,
so I
because the
didn't.
community was kind of like, fucking no, that we just
Yeah.
want to rag on you. Like, we're not
Right.
going to
No,
come
but
up with a total for you. We're
I
just going to rag
wanted
on you.
to. I offered to. Instead, I did other things with my channel. I gave lots of money to different charities. We give money to charities. We still do for the merch that we sell. We've for the first couple of years of my channel before things changed with me, we were able to give a lot of money to different ministries, and my son's ministry being one of them,
Oh,
and it was
that's
wonderful.
nice.
We did a lot of good things, I felt like, but no, we were
So
not.
you helped your son. That's very good. And by the way,
Wait,
Not-
what?
not
She
just-
took that? No, she said she helped a bunch of
not
charities.
just him, but
no,
yes,
no,
him
no.
as well.
I want to tell you. I'm very. I would.
Did she
I
cut
would
out?
what?
I can't hear
I
her.
don't know. I mean, I don't know. I think she's gone.
I'm sorry.
She cut out a
There's
little bit.
there's
She's
an
still there.
echo. There's an echo. So I'm just waiting till I can
There
talk.
she is.
Wendy, what I'm trying to tell
Okay,
you
sorry about that.
is, Wendy, if you can accuse someone and you can spend 5 years of your life over and over and over bringing this up, then I think that person needs a little grace. If you believe in the teachings of Jesus Christ, and I believe you do because your son is a minister and I would be very proud, then please be Christ-like and forgive and remember redemption.
But I don't think anyone told Laura to do 10 Hail Marys and
I don't even know how to respond to that.
Well,
Okay.
of course not, because you're really not a Christian.
Oh, them
That's
five
not
words.
true.
Laura, I'm gonna
Damn, that
Cosplay
escalated quickly.
Christian.
That escalated really
Cosplay
quickly.
Christian. And by the
Laura-
way, I'm not a Christian.
Okay, then why are you schooling me on the? Maybe you should become one.
Because
and,
you
you know-
hide because you hide behind your son's frock.
Procs.
I don't
Okay,
hide
see,
behind my
Lulu,
son's anything. What are you talking about?
Listen, I get that you support Laura and that she's your friend,
Yeah.
but you do have to like recognize that like Laura's done some shit, like, and people like it has a way of recycling itself, because when you respond to things, then people will it'll keep going. And like we went over like the structure of her apologies at length, not the second apology, but the other apologies are, because I did hear her apologize more than once, but there was always a but. And that's when people are like, wait, but nothing, like
Yeah.
just say sorry and walk away from it. And that's not what she chose to do.
Happy, may I
you know?
answer you?
Yeah,
May I
go ahead.
answer you with somebody else not talking in the background? There's so much talking in the background.
I know you got the echo. I'm sorry. Yeah. Well, everybody mute. Let her talk.
I guess what I'm trying to say is, yes, I know that Laura has done some fuck shit. You know what? Guess what? So have I. I think I could venture to say that most of us have in the past. But she admits it. She's open about it. She's got a big mouth. She's got a foul mouth, but she's open about it. What bothers me are these people who are sneaky and conniving, and they take this opportunity to support the scummiest people on the internet, like BJ, just to hurt Laura.
Okay, well that doesn't apply to me, right? Because I don't support BJ, and nor have I ever. I don't even watch her.
She has been mentioning you. She has been mentioning others that are now on her side.
Well,
Quote,
I'm not in
unquote.
charge of what she mentions, ma'am. That's not my responsibility. She can mention whatever she wants. I'm
Hun, you
telling
don't
you, I
have to
don't.
call me ma'am. I'm not that old.
Sorry. I call everybody that. It's not an insult, but I'm sorry. I won't say it again. I don't support her. I don't watch her. So what you said right now doesn't apply to me. Right?
Well, she's using your criticism of Laura to attack her. And I find that sneaky and conniving.
Well,
So
how
then
does
you should
how
be
does she
having
have
this-
control of that? I
You should
mean,
be having this conversation with her then, right? Not me, because I can't control
That's
that.
what I was saying. I feel like BJ needs to be corrected because BJ is doing that. Like anytime someone will speak critically of any of us, BJ will immediately be like, "Oh, I totally agree with Onewen or make a mobster nonsense or whoever
Well,
it is."
then-
Right?
And who is
Then
Dee?
in that case, Wendy, I apologize.
Can I say
Thank
something
you.
real fast?
Apology
Can I
accepted.
say something real fast? Wendy,
Yes.
what I think you're not grasping, and I really mean this, just like your subscribers or your members or whoever or your friends see me a certain way, this is how subscribers see it. So whether you agree with it or not, this is how subs see it.
Okay, so let me comment to that. The problem with that, Laura, is that it's inaccurate. As she just said, it's inaccurate and she apologized. So how people see it is based on wrong information.
And that's how I feel that you portray about me. Because, yeah, I've done fucked up things, or yeah, I say fucked up things. But going back to your little clips with the no context behind it, and you just have one little thing that I say, so that portrays a certain image, or that makes it look a certain way to subscribers. That's all Sweet Lulu is saying. That you are perceiving things, or she's perceiving things that you're saying aren't right because it's based on a small little thing. It's the same thing that you do with me and other people, not just me, but you do it with other people. We can't control how other people see it. It doesn't make it right or wrong.
Well, you can control it if you're putting out false information. If I've put out false information about you, I'm happy to correct it.
No, but if you're not putting out full context, which you wouldn't have.
Well, I've
because you're
asked you for the
getting stuff
context.
from
You don't care to address that.
because you're getting stuff from people. You're getting stuff from ex mods. You're getting little clips
Most of what I
things.
get, Laura, is straight from you.
Okay, Wendy.
Like calling BJ's baby a community baby, and you denied that left, right, and center. I
That
have the
was
clip.
that was her that said that, Wendy.
No,
Her.
She can
said
say that
the
about her
baby
own
is a
community.
baby. I
you
was
also
repeating
said
what
it.
she
Her baby's
said.
actually her cash cow, to be honest.
You
I was
also said
repeating
it.
what she said.
No, you
Yeah, I
weren't
was.
though.
Yes, I was. She said that.
I mean, I have
Yeah,
the clip.
I'm gonna have to defend that one. Like she called her a community baby. I think that Laura was mocking
She
her.
does. She calls her community
Like,
baby. She bought her
Laura-
watermelon outfit and bumblebee outfit. You know what I mean?
Hold on.
she's-
Here's the clip. Let me play it real quick.
Okay.
She said it's kind of like a
We can't hear
community-
it. Can you?
I know
Can
you can't hear it unless I put the clip in, but I wanted to listen to it for myself so I could tell you what the exact quote was. The exact quote
Fair enough.
is it's kind of like a community. Hold on, let me hear it again. Okay, so she says it's kind of like a community baby at this point. That was from May 1st, 2026. That's not repeating what BJ said. That's you saying it's a community baby, giving you justification to get the picture. That's what it was, Laura. I'm not lying.
Oh, okay. So that was before she was born, right?
No, that was right after she was born.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she made the with the wish list and everything, and that everybody was supporting the baby. That's why that was said. There's nothing wrong with that. There's
It was
nothing
you
wrong with
justifying
saying
getting the picture.
no. But I'm saying that the baby was a community baby. The whole community came together. Her whole community came
the com-
together
Yeah,
That
her
is a
entire community, not
baby.
yours.
That is doesn't matter. That is a community baby. There's nothing wrong with that. There's
Your
nothing
community
wrong with
doesn't
me
like
saying
her.
that.
Was this Laura? Was this like after you posted the picture in your Discord though, and it was kind of like in defense, like she's sort of a
Yes.
community baby, no big deal.
I have a
Yes.
question.
Well,
Didn't BJ
it may
show
have
the
been.
baby on a live stream?
Yes, she did.
Afterward, yes.
So I mean,
Afterward, yes. She had to. It was already out.
yeah, but she showed the baby. Like I think she
Sure,
would have
she
showed
did.
it anyway.
And she's
I'm being
allowed
honest
to,
with
is she not? Is she not allowed to show her own child? I
If
wouldn't
you
recommend
believe-
it. I would tell her not to,
yeah,
but
I
she
would
did.
have told her no, because if
Absolutely,
you think
same.
people are like stalking and harassing you, and you think they're like stalking your children, and you
Correct.
don't want them to go real life, I would never show any of my
100%.
kids. That'd be
100%,
crazy.
I agree with you. 100%. I wouldn't show anybody that baby. I wouldn't tell anybody
Yeah.
anything about it either. As far as I know, that baby is also in Zimbabwe.
Well.
Good
But hey,
point,
what
good
do I
point.
know?
Point taken. Point taken. But yeah, I listen. Like we're gonna like agree to disagree on a lot of stuff. Like
Fair enough. But the point is that
Lulu
I
dropped
don't.
down. But I mean, like, I wouldn't even use the word obsessed. Like, you guys cover her a lot. Maybe focused is more the word. Like, I try really hard. I fall into it too, though. I'll use words like obsessed, and I try to stay way away from jealous. I rarely use jealous, okay? Jealous is a really overused fucking, like, word that's just thrown into places to, like, you know, like, kind of blame shift often, right? And but obsessed, I don't want to water down that word. We do that a lot on the internet. Focused, you guys are focused on Laura a lot though. And I can fucking, understand where Lulu was coming from that point.
I absolutely do cover Laura a lot when I go live. I don't go live very often at all, maybe once a month, maybe. I get asked to go live.
But Wendy, I'm not
much
that
more often.
exciting. I mean,
I'm sorry?
I'm really not that exciting.
You're not.
I
You're
don't know.
right. I agree.
Reviewing people, I don't know. People reviewing you is to a degree entertaining sometimes. So Laura, like when you were up here on my panels a couple minutes ago, and I was laughing my ass off with you going ding, ding,
Yeah,
and then
my
you going, "You
audience- my
fucking
audience
loser." Like,
All right, so we're
My-
gonna talk about a new show where you and Laura can be panel. You can make a new show. What do you think?
here you go. There you go.
I don't know that I see that in our future, but I'll make a note of it. Now I forgot what I was going to say.
That your audience is Laura haters.
Thank you, Laura. I appreciate that. Thank you, Laura. Yes, my audience loves it. My audience enjoys my streams. I get lots of thumbs up and lots of energy in the chat. We have a good time over there. And it's
my
just
audience
clowning. I'm not
loves
going
me
real
talking
life. I'm
about
not threatening
Britney.
your children. I'm not threatening your children.
My audience likes me clowning on Britney.
Sure does.
What's the
Absolutely
difference?
agree.
So what's
Absolutely
the
agree with
difference?
that.
What's
The difference is I think you go way too far with the speculating on her sex life in high school.
Really? You sat in a chat one time, Onewen, where they were talking about my daughter's sex life. You were in that chat.
What
but
chat?
that was okay.
When was that?
When Sage called off her wedding. I'll find the screenshots. You're all in there while they're all talking about my daughter's sex life.
I don't know
But
that I
was
participated.
okay.
I don't know that I
yes, you
participated in
did.
that.
Oh, yes, you did.
Well, if you
were
can
right
find
in
that,
there.
by all means,
I will.
that's
I will.
fine. But that's not a conversation I would be interested in listening to. So I don't know that I would have participated in that.
has
But
talked
whatever.
about my children more than once, and you're all up in there.
She has. Makeup Mobster has.
Right, but
She
nobody
has.
has said anything bad about your children, have they?
Yeah, kind of
Does it
bashing
matter?
how much Phoenix makes a year. Like, that was really shitty.
Yeah, for her to say that, she's never made 70 grand in her life. This kid's not even out of college and is already making 70 grand. I'd say that's pretty damn good.
Whoa. She might be making a lot of money with the candle sales. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Right. I wasn't in that conversation. I didn't even know that was said. In fact, during my review of Cappy's stream, I came out pretty hard on that I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't say any of that. I thought she was saying that I said that. She wasn't. She meant Makeup Mobster.
No.
I wasn't part of that. I feel like you go too far, Laura. I mean, and then
Me?
again, that's
How do I go too far? We're not
Laura,
talking about me.
come
Hold
on.
on, we're not talking about me. We're talking about you and MM's chat. How is this getting turned around that I go too far?
You said, wasn't this about you? I thought this whole thing was about you.
She's doing the Jedi mind trick on you.
Right? And you're
No,
giving
I'm
me
serious.
now I'm being gaslit.
You just said we were talking about you and MM's chat. And
I'm telling you, I don't have any memory of that. If you have something to prove that, then by all means, if I've said something inappropriate about your daughter, I'll happily apologize. I don't recall saying anything inappropriate about your daughter ever. I'm not
No, I don't
interested in your
remember
daughter or her sex life. I think
No,
that's
I don't
weird.
remember you saying anything, but you were in the chat.
Okay, well,
Like,
it's
you didn't
possible
say
that I
anything
was in the
directly.
chat at some point and dipped out at some point. I don't always stay for the entire chat. So maybe I just wasn't there and didn't hear it, or was listening to something else. I have no idea. You're gonna have to show me what you're talking about.
Okay.
But you have spoken on my child a couple of times,
5
and
years
his wife,
ago.
and his, any
5 years
children they may
ago.
have.
5 years ago.
It wasn't
Well,
just
that's still
5
not
years ago,
good.
Laura. You still did it, and it was recent.
5 years ago. No,
Oh
it
It
my
was
was not
not
5 years
recent.
ago, Laura. It wasn't.
Prove
It was
it, Wendy.
recent.
It
Prove it.
said, but
Prove
It's
Laura
on my
made fun of
community
Science
post.
Girl's son's job. There's history of hypocrisy we are pointing out. All of us want to see Laura's kids succeed in life. You
Nobody. I
made
don't.
fun of Science Girl's son's job or something?
Again, 4 years ago.
Oh my god. This is always 4 years ago.
Okay.
I feel like you go too far when it comes to Brittany. I feel like some of the things that
Okay,
you've said
that's your
are way
opinion.
over the line.
That's your
Saying
opinion.
that she should take a gun and make the world a better place.
Not quite what I said, but that's your opinion.
It is my opinion.
Okay, but that doesn't make your opinion right. It just makes it your opinion.
Right. And you can't sue me for defamation for that.
And I wouldn't
It
try
was
to
a
sue you
comment
for
in chat
defamation.
of many
Right.
comments. It was not a discussion. How's she trying to make it sound about with Makeup Mobster and how much Phoenix makes a year? Is that what you're addressing, Ash? Hold on a second.
The point is, do I ever address MM's kid? Never. Never. Why is she even talking about my children at all?
Laura, she's got a free pass to talk about you for the rest
no,
of her life.
she doesn't. No, she doesn't. I know you think she does, Wendy,
I do.
but
I
she
do
doesn't.
think so.
So then
You made the most disgusting accusation that someone can make about a child and a father.
Let someone
Okay.
speak on your child and how you do Brittany's, and let's see if you're okay with it. Yeah. No, I do agree that she has like a hall pass to talk about you all she wants, but talking about your kid, no, I think that's still off limits. Like,
And let me say this too. That, some people think, oh, I offer too much information, or I am proud of my children. And I don't regret anything that I've told about them online. I really don't. Just because someone may not agree with it or had to clutch their pearls or mistook something I said, that's on them. I'm not Brittany. I'm not truthfully Trisha. I'm not some fucking wacko. And just because someone doesn't agree with it doesn't make it wrong. And this is what I was saying
no,
earlier.
Ash, she did though. She did talk about her kid. She talked about how much money he made a year. And if you're saying that it was a comment in the chat, she read it and she leaned into it and she thought it was hilarious and she made the comment that
Just like she made it with my
like-
voice when she said read the
Right.
comp. Yeah, she did the same thing. Even though I
Yeah.
was in her chat and actually support her for a
Oh,
while.
well, no, and then there's more she does, but like, and okay, so she read the comment, right? And then she was like, yeah, and Laura's all proud of $65,000. Like, maybe that's a
Damn
lot of money
right.
in Alabama, but it's not a lot of money up here. And it was just like, okay, well, it's not just a comment she read. Like, she engaged with it, she leaned into it. And
Okay.
and that was another thing, like she said, like, this is off the topic of Laura, though. This is more on the topic of B Tim. B Tim made me think of something. She was once like talking about like, oh, look, actually, it's not off the topic of you. Never mind, Laura, because I don't think she ever gets off the top of you, to be honest.
No, she
Um,
doesn't.
She was like, Laura said terrible things about you, Queen Bee and B Tim. She called B Tim homophobic things, and she called him a fairy and all this stuff, right? And then she's like, that's terrible. And then the Glare comes in her chat and said, well, he is. And she thought that was fucking hilarious. Like, oh, hey, Glare.
She's
I'm
also
just
in the
like-
chat cheering on attempted doxes of me, and also
Right.
proceeds to cheer that
And
on.
I know you guys just love her, and this is probably like, you know, we've come to a place where like we can agree to disagree, Wendy and I, and the OGDC chat that's in here. But now they're probably going to be mad at me again because they really like her. But it is
No,
what
I
it
don't
is.
like
Well,
her.
I mean, this sounds like a conversation you need to have with her. Like, I can't
Yeah, I
answer
don't.
for
There's
any of
nothing
that.
you could do about it. I'm just pointing
So,
my.
Yeah,
Oh
we
yeah,
should
no,
have-
this wasn't directed at you, Wendy. And I'm
No.
just saying.
No, I know that. I know that. But I mean, I think if you guys maybe had a conversation, maybe that could get.
I don't think we're ready
squashed.
for it though. I think we're just kind of gonna fight it out and be petty for a while.
And
maybe
that's
someday.
also okay, honey. It's YouTube streets. That's what we do here. Kindergarten rules, babe.
I know. I can't make up with everybody today. That would be so boring, Wendy. Come
That
on.
would be very boring. We would
I
not
think
want
if
that.
I was in a, I think if I started joined a chat and be like, you know what, let's just dox out random mods of makeup mobster. She wouldn't probably be too cool, too
I don't
peachy
think
keen about
anybody
that.
would be cool with that. I know.
Well,
I
that's
would
what
not be
that
cool
lemon
with
guy
that.
is all about. He
Yeah,
loves
that she was in
being
the chat cheering
a
that
terrible
on.
person.
All right. Well, I don't watch him either, so I can't. Again, I cannot answer for that.
And then threats about calling my job, trying to find my job and where I'm working. She's cool with that too.
So Wendy, if
Well,
you don't
I don't know
watch
anything about that,
Britney,
B Tim. I don't know if she's cool with that or not.
Well,
if
if
you
you're in the
don't
chat
watch-
cheering
It
that out,
doesn't sound like something she would be cool with. The woman I know, but
but if
Well,
you don't
I don't
watch
know.
anything, Wendy, how do you seem to know? Like you seem to want to distance yourself from everything. I didn't see it. I don't watch this. I don't. So then, how do you seem to know everything if you don't watch anything?
Laura, I've been very clear that I don't know everything. I am very ignorant when it comes to Britney, the shit that she's done, the reason y'all hate her. I
So
don't
then
know
how can
all
you
of those
say I'm
things.
too hard on her if you don't know?
I'm not saying you're too
You
hard.
just
I said
did.
I said you go too far.
How do you know I go too far if you don't know what she's done?
Calling her clinic too far.
that is
Oh my
too far.
God.
I'm not the only one who thinks it, Laura.
Dude, it was a general question.
Doesn't matter. It's too far.
Okay. So better off everyone lies then. That would have been better.
No, I don't think people should lie either, but
Well,
maybe just
the
don't do
people
it.
were gonna lie. People were
Can't
gonna
you
lie.
make content without doing that stuff?
People were gonna lie about it. It started. People were lying, saying that she didn't get tested and that's not a testing place and blah blah blah. Well, might as well go right to the source and find out if it's a testing place.
Yeah, that like probably not the best idea. Like that's kind of an example of
Yeah.
people going too far. Like I know you called to make a general question, but you are it's the whole context behind it. You want to find out what she's medically like. I don't know. I'm uncomfortable with
I
it.
just wanted
Me
to
personally,
find
I wouldn't
out
do it.
if they do testing.
You were trying
Yeah,
to catch her in
that's-
some kind of a lie.
No, I was trying to prove the truth. Quite opposite. Because I
That-
actually
that's not
believe
the
that they
opposite.
do testing.
That's not
I
the opposite.
actually
That's actually the
listen to
same
me,
thing.
Wendy.
But there's
that's the
hella lies
opposite.
you can like prove with her that you probably didn't have to go that far. You know what I mean?
People were running around saying she didn't get tested there. That's what the lie was, that she didn't get tested there. I said, I don't think she would lie about where she gets tested. So I called
Oh.
and said, do you do testing there for CPS? They said, yes. Thank you. That's it. That's all.
Okay, so you were trying to prove that she wasn't lying.
Correct.
Well, maybe that's not as bad, but like I don't know. I'm still kind of
I still think
kind
it's
of weird
wrong.
with it.
My
Yeah.
opinion.
Copy
think
that
it's
link's
well.
in the back. It's in your inbox too for the thing if you want for the.
For what? Hold on.
It's for after this.
Oh
You
yeah,
asked
because
for
I
it earlier.
wanted to.
Yeah, you asked for it earlier and I didn't give it to you, but it's back there now.
Is that the secret group information? Okay.
No,
cool.
no, no. It's
Okay,
the
so
it's the
Laura, let me
I'm
ask you
joking.
this then. Someone in chat just said, I guess it would be okay for me to call Laura's cancer place and ask them a few questions. Just
Go
in
right
general.
ahead. I don't give a fuck. You want the number? It's Southern Cancer Center, Huntsville. Go
And
for it.
you wouldn't, and I don't believe for a second that you wouldn't be bothered about that.
Care.
I would be bothered on your
Why?
behalf, and I don't even like you.
If you're not lying about anything, then it doesn't matter.
You shouldn't be calling other people's doctors.
But I'm just saying, if someone doesn't believe me or something and they want to call and see if I'm a patient, Southern Cancer Center, you want the number? You want
Not
my
really.
doctor's
No,
name? Like,
I
who
don't.
Please don't say
cares?
that on this live stream,
But I'm
please.
just saying, if you're not lying about it, then it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I don't do all that. But
Yeah,
I want to
if you could
start like
get.
winding it down and wrapping it up
Is
because
this
my
the Jerry
husband's
Springer
also
moment where you make your final thoughts and we put like the very
Yep,
like
final
conclusionary
thoughts.
like music on? Okay. Let me see if I
Final
can get
thoughts time.
the. Okay.
Go ahead. Do you have final thoughts? I don't have any. I don't have any final thoughts.
No,
I
I
mean,
said
my opinion
final
is my
thoughts and I
opinion.
mute. Sorry. I'm
It's
like
your
fucking
channel.
dicking
It's
around
your
in my
channel.
studio. No, Wendy, I'm still kind of a noob. Like when I used to go live, it was fucking Google Hangouts. So I'm still like
Yes.
kind of
Oh, I remember those
navigating
days.
fucking
Yes.
StreamYards. They were
Yes.
great. Wasn't Google Hangouts like a little easier to like use? I swear to God
Well,
it
the
was.
problem with StreamYards is that they change it every 5 minutes. And so when I don't go
Yes.
live, I don't go live in like a month and it's all brand new. I have to like relearn how to do everything and I look
Right.
like a fucking boomer, but you know, whatever. I guess I am
Right.
a
That's how I
boomer.
feel.
But yeah,
That's
they
exactly
change it
how I
every 5
feel.
minutes. At least Google Hangouts was one and done. It was it. That was the
Right.
thing. StreamYard
Super
has to be
simple.
fancy.
You had one place to add your panel guests and one place to share and that was it. One and
It
done.
was
Dude.
much easier. Yes.
Pop
for
up
sure.
your chat and you could watch the chat go by.
My
It was so
biggest fear
days,
was-
they used to be one button to go live, and now there's 25.
That's a good
Now we
story,
sound
Grandma.
older than fucking ever now.
This is going to be
Oh,
the new channel
well,
name,
dude.
by the way. Oh, like or
The worst
Granny-
thing
oh,
you had to
Granny
do on
drama.
Google
Oh,
Hangouts was make sure you didn't show your link accidentally, so someone didn't come up and
Oh,
clear your whole
yeah.
panel for you.
Dude.
Yes.
Oh God. I was telling
Happened
somebody
all the
about that the
time.
other day and how like I remember the boardroom girls like Savage
Oh, yeah.
Live and Sam
Every
Telfer and
time.
Mandy APX. They had some kind of way on the back end
Some magic
that
power. Yeah.
if they got your StreamYard link, you didn't need to allow them to come up on panel. They
Nope.
could come up on panel.
They just
And
came
they
up
would
on
sh-
panel
they
and
could-
booted you off, and you couldn't get
and they
back
would
in.
boot
You had
you
to
off.
restart your stream. Yep. happened all the
Bitch,
time.
that shit was wild. And I found a recording of Savage doing that to Real Stream News.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to rewind it so it wasn't the full effect.
Yeah.
But it was like people were falling off the panel. And it's like, what's going on? And then she's
Mhm.
like, boardroom motherfuckers. It was so fucked up and so funny.
Yeah.
This
it
is
was so
too
funny.
positive.
And
I
pissed
need
people
someone to
off so
curse.
much. People get so
I know,
mad.
right?
We
No,
need
yeah,
someone to curse
those were
someone out.
wild times. The Wild West it was. But
Yeah.
we
all had
This
to
is
learn
too
hard
positive.
lessons back then. And I think one
Yeah,
of the
we
hard
did.
lessons we all learned was you don't go real life on people. There's
Yeah.
a line. And I think
I'm
that's
gonna-
all I've been saying this
I'm
whole
gonna
time.
give
I'm
some
not supporting
final-
BJ. I don't watch her. I don't even know her. She could be a whole piece of trash, everything that you're saying and more. I don't know anything about her other than the bits and pieces that I hear around. I'm not even going to pretend to know what you guys are all talking about. I don't watch. I don't even, no offense, I don't even watch you guys. So I don't watch her.
Okay, we
I'm
hate
not
you
debating
now.
her.
We hate
We
you
know
now.
you
We're
watch
gonna-
me.
I don't actually, Laura. I really don't watch
Okay.
you. If I have to watch
Okay.
you, it's because somebody's told me that I need to see something.
Okay.
It's
All right. I'm going to say
Listen,
a final thought. Then
listen.
I got to do some letters and numbers, but I'm going to do
Owen.
a final thought here.
Onewen,
okay?
I have a question. What if
Hold
Laura
on.
gives you a free set of candles? Will things be better for you guys?
I'm going to politely pass. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Listen, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes, we can hear
Okay.
you.
I'm
Yes,
going to
ma'am.
say this, Wendy. Well, one, I'm going to say, Captain, thanks for letting me up. And
Yeah, no
Wendy, I apologize for whatever I've done to you over the years that offended you, that hurt you, that made you see me in a different light. I sincerely apologize. And on that note, I got to go do letters and numbers. I'll see you guys later. Peace.
You have a good one.
Thanks.
All right,
Laura.
Cappy, I'm gonna get down off here too. Thank you guys for letting me hang out. I'm gonna get down and get some stuff done, and I will catch you guys later.
All right.
No
Bye,
problem.
Queen.
All right.
Always
Okay.
good to
Thank you
talk
for
to
coming up and thank you for everything, Queen.
Come on,
I really appreciate it.
And thank you for
Yeah,
covering
yeah,
up.
yeah. We got to read a
Win-win.
book.
Yep, I'll see you.
Guys, in a little
Bye.
bit.
Bye,
Thanks,
guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me up. I appreciate it. I
right.
apologize again for how mad I was yesterday.
No big deal, dude.
But and for you saying that I didn't really say that you called him fat, but I did
Yeah, we gotta read the book.
insinuate
Come on.
it. I did insinuate it quite a bit. You might want to boot Laura. She's
Come on, I'm
talking
gonna
to her
take away
kid
your
and
iPad.
Yeah, you got to kick
we don't
Laura.
Laura,
Kick
you're
kick
Laura.
stealing
Laura. We don't
Candle.
want to
I'm
hear
gonna.
her
I'm just gonna
child.
keep
I'm
on
gonna take it
talking.
away.
I'm gonna talk.
Come on.
I'm gonna talk
Hey,
until
you.
she's
Laura,
kicked.
girl, go. There,
There,
she's go. She's
All right,
gone.
she's
She's
gone.
gone.
All right.
I think her connection was bad because she struggled with getting off last time too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
you're like,
I think.
sure.
I mean, yeah. I mean, sure. I
We'll
mean, that
go with
could be
that,
true.
Cappy.
No, it could be true. I have no idea. I don't know.
think so.
I think that's the
Oh my
most
goodness.
normal conversation I've ever had with Laura. So
Well, I mean, Cappy
was
has that way
very-
with people. She's very
well,
calm.
and
She's like,
to be fair, I'm also that way. I don't like getting up on
Yeah.
panels and screaming, yelling with people. I prefer to have some kind of resolution, even if the resolution is, fuck off. I never want to talk to you again.
we're gonna have
That's
to
also-
change that. We're gonna
you
have
know.
to change that when you go panel when you make your new show with Laura.
Oh my gosh.
I guess I think that my end game here is to just be clear that I don't support her. Please don't say that I do. It sends people to my comment section that are accusing me of all kinds of atrocities. And so I just want to be clear on that. I don't know her. I don't watch her and I don't support her. I do think some of the things have gone too far, but if you guys aren't the ones doing those things, then I have no beef with you. I think it's okay to cover what people put on the internet, including the things that Laura puts on the internet. I think people are
Yep.
allowed to have opinions about that. She doesn't
Yep.
like that, but I think it's okay.
You guys
Just like
keep chatting
things
for
that
a
I
minute,
put on the
okay?
internet.
Mhm.
Say again?
Yeah.
You guys keep chatting for a minute because I need to hook up this redirect. I need a couple minutes, so keep chatting.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like I feel like again that Laura wants to live in a world where no one's allowed to talk about her and she's allowed to talk about whomever she likes. And calls it,
I
she
don't know
calls it
about that.
poking.
I think like to be honest with you,
Maybe I'm wrong, but that's
she
how it feels.
she does get mad, but I think when people poke, I think she gets a little like when it's constant. If it's like once in a while, I don't think it's a big problem. That's what I
Yeah.
think. I always stick with her. But
Do
anyway,
you guys
and
think that-
I had drama with her for about 2 years, so I'm not. You're not talking to someone that's like a huge Laura supporter.
right?
So,
Do you guys feel like it's gone too far with Brittany? Some of these things.
well, I mean, like which things? The problem with Brittany is that she puts her entire life on live stream. Like
Yeah,
she purposely puts
problem.
her. And another thing is like, what's your thoughts on the fact that 3 a.m, she's up, there's a baby, and her kids are up, and then you hear the kids in the background, and Craig's up and he's on beer and synthetic kratom.
Kratom.
I keep on
Yeah.
saying it wrong.
Yeah.
Well, boy, you're gonna have thoughts. People are gonna be sitting there and like, wow, that's kind of fucking
People are
weird.
going to have thoughts, and I will say the same thing to her that I said to Laura after her
Now,
first
do I
CPS
think?
call.
I think
Mute.
like the thing, yeah, I mean, yeah, but
The
she
mute
doesn't want
button
mute.
is your friend.
But
Don't-
the thing I
Don't
would
put
say
your
went too
business out on
far.
YouTube.
Yeah, the thing I would say was too far was probably the police report. I think that one was with Rackin, with like basically that was being pulled out. That the whole situation with Craig beating up BJ, that police report being pulled up because he like beat her up, and that should not have been put out. That one went too
Right.
far.
I mean, how is that YouTube consumption? How is that?
Mhm.
That feels wrong to me.
But I don't know. That's some things. But the problem is that she's puts a lot of shit out here that she should have probably not. Also, like her coverage of true crime, like when she says, when she was covering the Celeste Rivas case, Craig in the background, he says, when they were discussing the autopsy of that poor child, he says, I think something to the effect of never made a woman come, like something like that in the
I
background.
heard this girl the other day say she ain't never had a man have her come. It's like, oh God, like
And
he says
then,
the like raunchiest fucking shit. Like
and you're
just
like
always at like
listening
the
to
worst
like,
times, and like there was a part of me that like felt really really bad for her for a long time, but I feel like here's an example of going too far. Like going over her fucking DV reports. No,
that was not good.
No, thanks. Fucking gross. Not
Yeah.
cute.
And I was in the chat, and
like
then I was like, yeah, I would probably
it's
not do
amongst
that.
other things. Like,
Yeah.
but then there's like there's this part where there is an echo. Holy shit.
That's you. I told you that was you.
Oh, I thought you were fucking joking.
I wasn't joking. I've been hearing this echo for the past hour.
Oh, god damn it.
I don't hear the echo at
That's-
all.
Because you don't have
That's so
Are you using
weird.
headphones? That's probably why you don't hear it. You don't even have the headphones on. I hear it.
I don't even have like YouTube open though.
It's
or
probably
maybe-
you're using a speaker and you're talking into it, and you have like the speaker on.
I don't know,
We'll
Tim.
figure it out.
You
We'll
still
figure
hear
it out.
me?
Yeah, I
So
can hear you.
annoying.
But
Check.
and
I
then
don't
someone
hear
says,
the
"I
echo
went."
at all. I don't hear the
Yeah.
echo, and I don't know that anybody in the
I don't-
chat hears the echo
I don't
either,
hear it
so-
either until like I put my ear up to the phone just now
Yep.
and I could hear it really lightly.
Yep.
Mm.
Oh, poor Lulu. I'm like, yeah, it's you, girl. Oh well. Anyway, but yeah, like there's also like people are also like in court with her too, so I think they feel like they can go further with things, and it's kind of like further or farther. I don't know which word to use. Anyway,
And the person that says, "I went harder than Laura." No, I did not call up a clinic. Everything I respond to is basically on
you said
YouTube.
you went harder than Laura.
Yeah, I did not call up a clinic. That was it. I basically review. I have an opinion. I think that she's doing child neglect to her children, and that's my opinion. When you have a house with a disgusting house that you're forced to repair, that you have to be forced to buy beds for your kids because CPS says you can't sleep in the same bed with your two sons anymore, in one single bed, and you're forced you to buy a bed, and you literally have to go live streaming, e-begging money for a new bed that you're going to get for free from CPS. Yeah, she went live and said that.
You know what?
She-
I'm cringing even hearing you talk about it, B. Tim. To cut you off, I apologize. I shouldn't have
You
done
can.
that, but I did. That feels like a whole lot of none of my damn business.
She
I
went
don't want
live
to know
talking
that.
about it. She went live talking about it. She
Yeah,
literally
I don't want to
went
know any of
live.
that. I would
Go
encourage
to
her
the
never
facility.
to talk about that shit.
Yeah, she went live going to get the beds and said, "Hey, these beds, can you donate money for these beds?"
And isn't that the same feeling you get when you hear Laura overshare though too? Like kind of like,
Yes.
whoa, what the fuck are you talking about? Like
I've told
we don't
Laura
need,
many
we don't
times
need to
to
know
hit
that you were
mute
thinking
button.
of that. Like we didn't need to
Yeah.
know you were thinking of that when the shower thing happened, when the kids, you guys were in a
Correct.
hurry to go
We don't
somewhere
need
and
to
all
know
that, shit.
that.
We didn't know the need to know those fucking
Well, the
thoughts.
problem is that
Like-
just like you review Laura and say she lies, BJ lies. She said she never went to the store to get the beds and beg for the money. So then I had to grab a clip and play that she lied. She
And I think
blatantly
that's,
lied.
I don't have a problem with that at all. If you're calling out a lie, that's fine. The whole rest of the story is the part that I'm cringing at. Like, I
Like
don't
what?
know all that shit.
I
That I don't
I
watch
got-
her, so I don't know.
I got Laura and Crystal back in my back chat again. I was shutting down. Is it going to be quick? Hold on a second, guys.
But I
Hello.
tell you, good, you're gonna get hurt.
Oh, you're on a live. People
Okay.
can hear you. I'm just letting you know. if
See, you're
talking
gonna
to someone.
break it.
Wait, you're
That's
on
what
a
happened.
live.
I think
You're on a live,
Laura,
Laura. You're on a
we hear
live.
you.
We can hear you, Laura. Laura.
Nasty Rana. I love your name. I agree with you. Honestly, I agree with you.
What is
I mean, people put stuff out. You're gonna have an opinion about it. Absolutely. I mean, there's nothing I can do to stop that. That's what this place is. That's what we do here.
I mean, you just showed us a whole bunch of pictures of Laura's workspace and said it was nasty.
I was just
And
talking
then
to
you're
them
saying,
muted.
and then you're saying that it was cringe a little bit. Me bringing up the fact that she had roach shit on her cabinets. Isn't that kind of the same thing?
Yeah, I don't want to know all of that. I want CPS to do their job and get her house
So
fixed
you
up.
could-
Crystal, do you want to add to the conversation?
So you could do
I
it
just
with
wanted
Laura,
to tell you you're
but
doing a great boss.
sorry.
Oh, I'm not
thank
saying you
you.
can't have an opinion about it, B Tim, at all. I promise I'm not saying that. I don't have an issue with that at all.
Laura, is that you? Are you
I'm
on
here.
You're on here on purpose, right? Okay, because I shut you down when you were talking to the kid. I don't want you to accidentally like expose anything. Okay.
No, this is Crystal.
What?
Yeah, I have Crystal up here. No, I know. I'm talking to Laura now, Crystal. I'm sorry, hon.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Okay, you guys have something you want to add before I shut it down? Because I was about to shut it down.
I just wanted to say really quick that this has been a great live. I'm new to your channel, but I know you from QBs. But yeah, it's a great live.
Oh, thanks, Crystal. I really appreciate that.
Make sure to hit the like button.
You're welcome. I
Listen to
absolutely will
Tim.
be Tim. Oh, and I love you, B Tim, by the way.
Thank you.
Aw. Oh, thanks, Crystal. That means a lot. I really appreciate that.
You're
Well,
welcome.
I'm gonna.
All right, bye.
All right. Good talking to you.
Uh-huh.
Laura, do you want to say one more thing before we go?
I guess not.
No. Okay.
Going once.
Well, I'm
going
gonna
twice.
shut it down, guys.
Sold. All right. See ya.
All right. Well,
I'm
thank
sure
you for
this
having me
Okay.
up. I appreciate the conversation.
No problem.
I
And
do
I'm sure this
too.
will be reviewed by BJ, and it will be very interesting.
And your buddy Soupy Doopy was reviewing my stream. My stream from
Listen.
yesterday.
Listen, maybe you
Yeah.
should just finally type into her chat. She's like really excited you're in her chat. Next time, type and say hello to her. Stop being such a cringe watcher.
I know.
Cappy.
I was going to, but then what was I gonna say? Like, I gotta
Say-
go. I'm gonna go live. I didn't want to be a dick like that.
You should.
You know what I
Well,
mean?
that would be kind of fucked up. But make sure you say hi to Soupy Doopy and say how is she doing with her axe? Is she sharpening her
I
axe
will.
every day? If
I
you don't
bet
know,
I bet you got her plenty of wood for the winter.
that sounds a little odd. That does not sound good.
That
That
sounded a
sounded
little weird.
that
Okay.
sounded
That sounded
weird.
very weird.
Her wood pile in her backyard. I'll be more specific. She has
Okay.
Gotta
chopped
be
plenty
clear,
of
Cap.
wood
You
for
gotta
the
be
winter.
clear.
You gotta be clear,
know.
Cappy.
Clearly, we do.
You have to be
Oh my
really,
God.
really clear. You don't want
Is
anyone to
dirty.
misconstrue anything.
Yeah, like
No, we
Jesus
do not.
Christ, Cappy.
We do not. All right, guys. All right.
All right.
It was
Well,
good
thank you
having
again.
you up, Wendy. Thanks for
Appreciate you
coming
letting
up.
me up. Bye, guys. Have a
No
good
problem. All right. Bye, B Tim. Bye, guys. All right, you guys. Have a good night. And I'm gonna redirect to Queen Bees. And want to say thank you again. Thanks to Sherry for the $10 super chat. Thank you to Toddy Chip. Thank you for becoming a new member. Thank you to Sherry for the 5 gifted memberships. Be sure to thank her if you got a membership from her. Thank you to Dogs Over Humans for the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you to Gone Girl for the 10 gifted memberships. And thank you to Cheesy Weezy for the 2 gifted memberships. And thank you to Juju for becoming a member. Thank you to Home Row ASDF JKL45. Thank you for the root beer for the $5 super chat. And thank you to Shelly Ray for the 5 gifted memberships. And thank you to Mickey for the 1 gifted membership. Thank you to Shadow for the $5 super chat. And thank you to Emily for the $2 super chat. Thank you for Yo Bindi for the $2 super chat. I think I missed those 2 last ones. I'm so sorry. I must have walked away from my phone or something. And thank you to K Mazerable for becoming a member. I really appreciate all you guys, and I hope you guys have a good night. Love y'all. See you over at Queens.